All right, yes. Welcome back to Shard Hunters, where we are hunt for fragments of ancient dead titans. Set against us is a fanatical cult that worships an elder god, and this god is one who aims to enter our material plane and destroy everything. And it has been a while since we last played, so I'm going to turn it over to the little 2-foot nothing Hetala Puck for last session's recap.
All right, so last session we learned a lot of things. We learned that there were a lot of families involved with this. We were trying to find out more information in Bastol down underneath the city. We did find that there was a name for the city. It actually means prison for magic. So it was designed to hold and was built to hold relics and pieces of Fire Titan. And they had even captured a Primarch of the Fire Titan. Apparently the Kaminoans were excommunicated from the ancient culture, and then it seems that they grew and became their own civilization themselves. The dwarves are planning on leveling the town of Bastol, and we are hoping that we can create a situation that makes them not destroy the town. Uh, in trying to open up the town below,
Hmm.
we decided to bring Mr. Lakewood with us because he had a different lineage, and it seemed that maybe someone of the line would be able to open it. He was not able to open it, but we did learn something new about him. When he touches incorporeal ghosts, they become corporeal for a short period of time. Interesting. We don't know what that's about, but it's a thing. Anyway, so we were not able to open the door, so we decided to abandon it. Hetala has continued to work on some very nice tongs for us to use in the future. This is important because our entire mission has to do with tongs, just so you understand. Anyway, during our first watch as we headed north trying to get to the Thieves Guild hideout, we were attacked by 4 cultists and a stone giant. Needip decided to turn himself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and after the cultist turned itself into a tentacle monster that has acid blood, he got angry and bit it. Yeah, that went well. Anyway, so that's where we are at this point. He has been revived. Winky's pretty beat up at this point, and we are kind of just collecting ourselves after this fight.
All right. And it is currently 11 p.m. So it is late at night, and y'all need to get some rest, but you still have some wounded people. There's 3 of you who are in need of care currently.
All right.
Winky and Core are the 2 most beat up, and Needup is right on par with both of them.
Hetala and Akar, can you guys hold the fort while we go back for some healing?
Sure. We can do it. We can handle it.
See if you guys can find Eve.
Yeah, we're going to the medical ward, so hopefully she'll be in the hospital.
I'm sure she can help us out.
All right. All right, so we grab Nadep and we head on over.
All right. I'll make it to the tree. What do y'all do? Head to the medical ward?
Medical ward, yep.
Okay. There's a nurse there currently.
All right. We are looking very battered and beaten and covered in blood and gore, and limping quite pronounced. Just getting the attention
One
of
of
the
the
nurse.
bodies sees you and runs off.
Yes. Nurse, can we get some treatment, please?
And the nurse is cleaning up your wounds and things like that, not actually treating you yet. And then finally, Eve comes back with Gennady.
You should have been there. We almost died. We almost died.
No one told me we were leaving the tree.
Uh,
Y'all left the
I
tree?
thought Hetala was. It was Hetala. She was supposed to be the one to tell you.
You can't leave that to her Hetala. She can't make it across the tree with her short legs.
Oh, that's true. I thought she was your buddy. Okay, I'll try to send a messenger next time. Can't trust her. She's kind of shifty. She's probably trying to hide from someone with that death bounty on her head.
Yeah, I was about to say she does have a mark.
Nita is currently in the corner trying to use gauze to scrape his mouth.
All right, buddy. Let's come back over here. Why don't you just lay down on this on this bed right here? You close your
Don't
eyes.
eat it!
All right, Eve, what do you do?
Yes, I'll start healing people.
Okay. You do have all of your bonus spells, and as soon as you go to sleep, you'll get them all back. So
Yeah, I just
you can actually cast. What you cast fourth level magic now?
4.
Is it fourth or third only? I can't remember.
I can do 4.
Okay, then you can cast a level 4 burst healing spell.
Okay.
Let me pull that spell up real quick because I can't remember what the bonus is for that. It's 1d8 healing extra per heightened.
I get a 1d10 though, right?
Yes. No, this is 1d8 extra
Oh,
for when you heighten it.
oh, so now I'm confused.
Your healings do 1d10, but the heightened adds an extra d8 to it.
Okay, so
So that means when you cast a heal at one of your bonus heals, you get
My
one of these a
bad.
day.
My
You
bad.
get a certain. What's your charisma modifier? I think. Isn't
You
it?
just wasted it at that point.
I think I go off of wisdom, don't
Wisdom. Yeah. What's your wisdom modifier?
I? Plus 4.
All right. So you get 4 of these a day, and each one would do 4d8 plus 1d10.
So roll that.
Yeah.
So
So 30 healing to the first person, and you can actually put them all in one sentence by doing a plus and then do the extra 1d10 for the next person. So we'll say Core, you get those 2.
All right, so it's 30.
Yeah. And we'll probably set you up a macro since you'll be doing this probably every now and then. That's your highest level heal. You can cast 4 of them a day for free.
okay.
All right, so that's 28 for Winky whenever he comes back. Hey, Eve, see that text? Copy
Yeah.
that, paste it after you do the /roll. And you'll do it all in one dice roll.
Okay.
You do that one more time for Nita.
No, I don't know how to do it.
You do /roll and then that.
Yay!
All right. That helped Nita a lot, but he still has a lot more damage. He still needs 17 more health. And Winky. Oh, Winky wasn't here, so let me apply that to Winky. So Winky now still needs 26 more.
Oh,
So I guess I can cast a spell again.
You can cast it once more for free. Who are you going to cast that on, Winky or Nidip?
Mickey.
I'll do Nita.
Mm-hmm. All right, Nidip is back to full. And now you can use one of your spells per day to cast the same spell again if you wanted to for Winky.
Sure.
And do it again. All right, Winky, that's your healing. Wow. That was not the best dice roll on that one.
Yeah, that's
That should be enough that when he goes to sleep, that'll give him the rest of it. What was I just
I
looking
have
for?
73 and I need 85.
Got some.
Yeah, when you go to sleep, you should be pretty good.
Got an echo for you too, Winky.
Yeah, what is that?
Do you have Twitch going or?
No.
Do you have multiple inputs from your computer and from your microphone?
It shouldn't.
I was just going to look for something, and now I can't remember what it was I was going to look.
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay. Well, that should be enough to get y'all through to the next morning.
Nadep, you might have concussion. You may want to just go ahead and sleep here.
Okay. Nita will stay in the infirmary.
All right.
He's
Yeah,
still
he's-
trying to use gauze to clean out his mouth.
He's probably gonna have a really bad case of acid reflux.
Yeah. All right. Eve, you want to come back with us to the camp? Okie dokie. Okay, Winky, let's head on out, buddy.
Okay.
Oh shoot, Eve's not here. That's all right. I was gonna ask for some prestidigitation to clean up some. As we walk back, Eve, I'm just gonna ask you for your cleanup spell of prestidigitation to get all this blood and gore off of me.
I do
I
that
thought the
as much
nurse
as I
cleaned it
can.
up already.
No problem. All right. Y'all make it back to the camp, and it's been quiet. They've cleaned up and got everything set up to go back to bed again.
Need it needs a dentist.
All right. So it's not my watch anymore.
So where are we? Group.
We went north of Bastool into the forest. Or we're skirting the forest.
We're
Yeah,
starting.
before.
Yeah,
So we're
going
in
around.
between the forest and Turkham. Is that the Dwarven place?
Intercom to the east.
Yep.
Technically, y'all just passed Intercom and are heading towards Ayers or Elastes.
Mhm. Yeah, we got jumped by a frost giant. Was it a frost giant in a car or a snow giant?
Giant.
Stone giant,
what?
yeah.
Stone giant.
Stone giant. All right, stone giant, and several cultists. Right. Yep. All right. AE, were you able to deliver that painting?
She did.
Yes.
Okay.
And he was very grateful for the painting. He says it almost reminds him of something, but he can't quite remember.
We're ready. You guys ready to bed down for the night? The Depth's not here to throw an alarm. I don't know if anyone else has that. If not, we'll just have to be a little extra vigilant.
Well, technically, his alarm is still in effect because he had it thrown down.
True.
It was never bypassed.
Goose would have still been out.
Wait, so alarm never went off?
No,
They didn't get close
Even
enough.
with...
they didn't actually get close enough. One of y'all detected them during your watch.
Oh, well, that's good on us. Okay.
It was Hetala. Hetala saw it on her watch.
Yeah, I'm just that good.
Man, those watches in this world.
Close enough. Yeah, it's close enough.
Yay. Oof, almost made full.
Okay. Let's go to Dawn.
What is the SP and result?
Okay, you wake up and it is a bitterly cold morning already. It's currently below freezing, 27 degrees.
How many degrees?
27 degrees Fahrenheit.
Is there
So
any
that means
snow?
during the night it was even colder.
Is there any snow on the ground?
No, it is clear skies. Scattered clouds, but mostly clear skies. Do y'all see the thing that says today's weather, or is that private just for me?
We just see date and time.
What?
Okay. I get a thing that says today's weather.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I've been updating since they've been updating stuff. I've now got the seasons programmed in here, the lunar calendar programmed in here.
Ooh.
It's generating temperatures. And
Nice.
basically, I have it. The temperature it generates is for the world average, and then each region has a value that modifies that value for that region's temperature.
Oh, that's cool.
But why is it so cold?
Because it's almost
It's in the
winter.
middle of winter.
Okay.
That's why we had to get winter clothes.
Charles, I think the echo is coming from you. I think you maybe need to turn me down a bit.
Okay. Let's see. There, I
Oh,
kept your
yeah.
volume down.
Yeah, that is possible because I think last time we did it, he was really, really quiet because he was doing some mic changes or something.
Something. All right. Yes. Just for a little bit of an update for everyone. This calendar for this world. This is the 13th month, so it's almost the new year.
Ooh.
Neventar.
It's the shortest month of the year.
13th month?
Well, that's because there's a small 13th month for some religious reason.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only 6 days from the new year.
Hmm.
And currently, last night, you'll notice that the moon was waning, or no, waxing. Not that that really matters, but it'll now tell us and everything happens.
Okay.
Well, that means it's getting closer to a full moon. We gotta watch out for werewolves.
Are you a werewolf?
Are you a werewolf? Who's a werewolf?
No, I'm only undead.
A car brought it up.
What
Mhm.
that means is, a few days ago was the new moon.
We can have a new moon.
That means that we can see more right now.
Well, it's waning or waxing right now, so there's not much there.
Is it a waxing crescent or a waxing?
Yeah, it's a
gibbous?
waxing crescent.
See, I was thinking waxing gibbous.
So it's Cheshire Cat.
It's a Cheshire cat on its side.
Okay. Y'all continue skirting the woods. If you go more to the pasture, it'll be slightly faster, but then you're going to basically attract a little bit more attention. If you skirt the woods, you get a little bit of cover because y'all have had some problems with flying things in the past. Because there's no road here.
Let's rock, paper, scissors, shoot for it.
If you go just a hair north, you can find a passage, which is the road. It's not really a road, but more of a path that's frequented occasionally when people go visit Anturcom.
I'd say a car. You're the one kind of guiding us north here.
We've had problems with flying things in the past, so I would definitely prefer cover.
I was
Can.
thinking of skirting the woods as well.
Okay.
Hey, Charles, can you throw up the map screen? Mostly for the stream. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Zoom
Our
out.
combat was here, and so we've already started traveling.
Okay.
This is Smoke Monster.
Where?
The 9?
No, that's just a giant number because this map is not the final map I used. I had a bunch of things that were numbered so that I had an index that said the names instead of writing names on the map.
Right. I remember that.
All right. At this time of year, the darkness comes much sooner, so you don't get to travel quite as far, and y'all are still about a third of a day's travel from the town as the day's ending.
Okay.
If we
Time to make camp.
yeah, if we press on, they're likely to have their gates closed also for the plague.
Yeah, you'd probably need 3 hours of extra travel, and that'd mean you'd be traveling at night.
All right, I'm good for camp.
Same.
All right. It is an uneventful night, so y'all managed to sleep the night off peacefully. And at this point, everyone but Eve gets 160 experience. Eve gets 80 experience. I've already put it on your sheet, so I don't have to do anything.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, so y'all have 3 more days now until the new year starts. Y'all get up without any major...
What's that?
Well, in 3 days you can. Oh, this morning when you wake up, it's about 21 degrees and sleeting.
Ugh.
Fun.
What does that mean?
Freezing rain.
What happens
It's
when
just
you live
short
in
of
Alabama?
hail. It's just short of hail.
Okay.
That's you need to hoof it, or we're gonna be frozen solid.
All right, I'm gonna get out and help lead the donkey along.
All right. Y'all make it to the outskirts of Alestes. And as you approach, you notice there is a lot of commotion at the town.
We didn't really.
The walls are there's a good amount of activity in every one of the walls, especially where the gates are, and there is quite a number of soldiers at the gates. They're kind of dreary right now. Most of them are hiding under tents and things like that. But you notice that first off, everyone take a perception check. Who wants to look at the town?
We'll have to flip back over to the other map.
Maybe we should just be in the home.
I see
Right.
nothing.
Winky, Eve, and a car. You notice that there's quite a few guards, but you don't notice anything specific about them. Or you notice that the guards are not facing outward, they're facing inward. And Hetala, you notice that the gates have been barred shut and sealed from the outside.
Can I see any heraldry? Any flags or pendants?
You do notice that there is a contingent of king's men with each of the group of guards.
I
Okay.
think that this place has probably fallen to the plague, everyone. They're probably trying to keep everybody in there quarantined.
It says barred from the outside.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think you may be right.
They have
Hetala.
chained the gate shut from the outside.
All right. Well, let's go introduce ourselves.
As you approach, you notice that there is it looks like a siege tower, but it's not a siege tower. It's a improvised wooden structure on the outside with pulleys so that they can lower supplies in from the outside of the wall.
Okay.
So they're still supplying them. They're just not letting them out.
No. As you're approaching, a group of guards comes running up this way, and they tell everyone to stop. Hold.
Morning.
I said hold.
Hello.
We're holding.
Hold what?
Where are you coming from?
Bastool,
Where's that?
south of the forest, past Anturfum.
Ah. Is that the little place that was abandoned?
It was. It was. Looks like the dwarves
Okay.
may be looking at demolishing it soon.
Good. When was the last time you were in Alestes?
Months and months ago,
And what is your business here?
passing through.
Well, pass through with a wide berth.
Is the has the plague hit hard here?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently, they did not take the king's polite warning, and instead, now we are having to quarantine the whole town.
Okay.
They never sealed their borders when this started.
Do you know of any other towns in the nearby region?
No, most of the towns heeded the king's order and ceased unnecessary travel.
That's good. All right.
There is some news that some of the northern towns have not been faring as well, but not due to virus, but more likely due to encroachment of creatures taking the opportunity from less of us traveling.
Yes, we've run into several mutated creatures, and even one stone giant just the other night.
Stone giant?
Stone giant, yes, in this region.
That's surprising. They're usually very nice and peaceful.
Seems it's working with the cultists.
Those daft idiots.
Hmm.
Great. I thought most of them were gone.
Nope.
They're more heavily in the south, but they may not be staying there.
We've heard tell that they were in the north.
It seems they're spreading out. There were several cultists with them last night, too. Or not last night, but 2 nights ago.
Well, it seems like you can handle yourselves, so be careful and avoid contact with most if you can.
All
This
right.
town is bad.
All right, we're going west then.
You hear a familiar voice shout, "Hey there!" And an old man in a cleric's outfit is waving at you, Cor.
Hey!
The guy that healed you.
How you been, buddy?
Just out learning about the disease.
Yeah, you get some good information?
No.
Our cleric friend here says it's from the gods. They're trying to basically
Just yelling this out.
yes,
Yeah.
just full on yelling. Back and forth. Hey!
Oh my god.
I imagine he's
What's
still
going
walking
on?
towards us, but
He is.
Oh
all right,
gosh.
all right. I'll wait till he gets here for us. Fine.
He kind of heads you off to the side away from everyone else. His distance from y'all, just in case.
All right, yep. Yeah.
Greetings. How
yeah.
is your little affliction going? Then he
Uh,
looks over at Mo. Oh, I see you found more like you.
Yes.
They made me this way.
No.
You're spreading it?
Everyone
Not
looks
on
at
purpose.
everyone looks at the gnome. Yeah, we're finding our way with it. We're learning a lot about it.
Is it a curse?
It's not. It's more of an ancient.
Infusion.
Yeah, an ancient infusion.
Oh,
It's not a curse.
cryptic and at the same time intriguing.
Yes.
For
Yes.
this whole disease thing, I'd want to sit down and take notes.
Yes. Oh, some notes on the plague though. It's sent from the gods though. So there's that.
God, why
Yes.
did they do that?
Well, it's because of the cultists. The cultists are worshiping that elder god that's looking to destroy everything. Their plague is meant to inject a little demonic blood into everyone. At least that's
Yes,
yeah.
that's that's one of the reasons it's resisting healing magic.
Mm.
Oh, that is not good. None
To
of our
be-
standard cures, only herbs seem to have any effect.
The demon blood within them can protect them from the Quel'Th, the being that would take them over. So there is a good side to this, but it's really not that great.
Yeah.
We've even heard reports of another type of this disease. It seems to be much more fast acting.
Really?
This normally takes about a week to a month to really incapacitate or harm the individual. But there's been reports of people afflicted by some creature that go down and die to the disease in less than a day. And it's much, much more fatal.
Does not sound good.
Oh, and to the north, they've been having much more of an issue. Seems like creatures are starting to spread this disease. Because we've been only worrying about people. Thankfully, the king is a bit of a disease-phobic individual, and as soon as he heard about it, he sent warnings to go out and tell everyone to be on alert. But the town of Alestes thought he was foolish and refused. And now they've already lost 30% of their population.
Wow.
Are you studying the people here or just working with these guards?
Both. We are conducting study as much as we can without getting close, using our magic to find as much information as we can.
We have seen some of these afflicted creatures on our travels up this way.
That does not sound good.
No, they're very disturbing, very staggery creatures.
Whoop.
Oh no!
Oh,
Nita disappeared.
we're found in the depth.
Did he just pop out of the portal and
Hey.
the?
All right, let's take
All
a
right.
quick.
Look, all the
We
stream.
need to take a quick break so that he can reconfigure the video.
Yes, let me pop
Yay!
some stuff up here.
Because we're all configured in different forms. I just want to point out while we're having our break that I don't think Winky has stopped eating this entire stream. I just saw him come in with another bowl. Like, that's not what you had earlier.
Yeah,
Some peanut butter.
it's a fend for yourself night for the kids, and I think he's eaten every leftover we have.
Yeah, he
Hey,
had
hey.
two meatball subs, he had a salad, and now he's eating peanut butter.
Hey, as long as it doesn't go bad, that's my thing.
And Nita, when they went to the
Oh, shoot.
infirmary, you were basically in the corner trying to use gauze to wipe your mouth clean.
They
Okay.
they
Can't get this flavor out of my mouth.
they actually left you in the infirmary, so your return will just probably be through the portal.
We assumed you would have a really bad case of acid reflux. You may have swallowed some of that bloody acid.
It's strange how life represents empathy.
Great one. Recomputing.
That's not compute.
My only part and needed part only there.
But we did get you back up to full health.
Probably.
Eve was busting out some pretty awesome healing powers.
Cool. Be like 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Make sure I get everything situated.
For a little bit, Hayden's stomach was jammed.
And Eve, you were actually correct. All of your D8 should be D10. So it's just 5 D10 for your maxed out spell.
Oh wow.
I had to reread that. I was like, oh, it changes all 8s to 10s. Okay.
Is that it's like a for one person, or is it like a splash damage or splash radius type thing?
Depends on how you do your heal.
Yeah, it depends on how you do the heal.
Okay. So I'm assuming if it's splash, it spreads it out over the number of people that are in the splash radius. What I'm assuming.
Everybody gets whatever she rolls.
I think technically it's supposed to be she rolls the same amount of healing, whether it's for one person or all people, and then they split it. I think that's why they intend it, but I'm implying that everyone gets it.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Like, you could either target one person, they get all of it, or you target the group, and then it splits it up between the group, is what I was thinking. But, yeah.
But at first level, the healing is so low, I didn't count that. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
maybe it should apply to the higher level spells, because, 5d10 to everyone at once.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We will never die.
Yes, for anyone watching, if you haven't figured it out by now, we are very heavy homebrew. Okay, I think we are nearly there.
And this is the first time having Nita not having that giant thing behind him or the washing machine.
Yeah.
I know, I've got like separate office now.
What about the dog?
You got your own little office now.
What
That's
Out on the
right.
porch.
I forgot you moved.
I know. I get to be in the air
It's a
conditioning.
different house.
Yeah, I forgot you
Where's the
moved.
dog?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Car goes and gets a new baby. Nadep has the one up him, get a new house.
Yep.
I'm all full up on new babies. I don't need any of them.
Okay.
I'm shifting to get a new house soon because I want another bedroom so that I can give him a room and then I still have my office space.
Understandable.
Because if not, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put all this stuff.
All right, guys. We
You
are.
can do it like me, just shove it in the corner in the living room.
Yeah.
What
Ready?
did I do? Okay, we're set. We're back. We're fixed.
All right.
It looks weird on my side. Oh, there it is.
Okay. While y'all are talking, all of a sudden Nita comes out of the cart.
Hey. Are you okay?
Looking better.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Do they
I don't
treat
Just a
trust
little-
him.
I think he's just got some I think he's got some psychological issues, guys. That was probably pretty traumatizing.
I think those were there
I think eventually.
previously.
I think it just exacerbated the situation, so we'll have to keep an eye on him, closer eye.
Okay.
He always exacerbates the situation.
This
Most
is
dwarves
true.
do. Dwarves are not known as the peacemaker.
Yeah.
Then you throw the whole druid thing in there too.
Yeah.
Well, Nadep.
You're lucky I haven't killed everybody off yet.
You want to catch him up on what's been happening?
Yeah, so Nadep, if you look over here, you'll see Alastes. It's completely walled up. You see the army surrounding it. It's completely plague infested. We're going this way, not into the city, but into the forest.
Sounds like a good idea. I agree with this plan.
You're
They've
pretty much
lost
caught
about
up now.
30%
Oh.
of their.
And it's 21 degrees and sleeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, you probably picked up on how cold it is right now.
And it's close to hailing.
Yeah, right now the bottom part of my cloak is frozen stiff, so it just kind of scrapes the ground when I walk.
Yep.
We're here with the priest that has been helping us in the past. He's kind of studying the plague and the people.
Ooh.
So don't know what that was for, but that was scary.
Okay.
Oh God.
The sleet has stopped falling. Instead, a heavy snow has begun.
Oof.
I'm actually better with snow than sleet, honestly.
All
And the
right.
temperature dropped another 5 degrees.
Goodness.
Not okay with that.
I'm gonna say bye to our priest friend. If there's nothing else you got for us, we're gonna head into the forest.
Weather outside.
All right, Core.
There's
I
a
need you to
road.
get out.
Oh no, the road goes north, doesn't it? Or does the road go through the forest?
Now, where y'all are heading, you're not even looking at the map right
Oh,
now.
we don't have it.
Yeah,
You have to bring it
I'm
up
looking
for
at
us.
I was looking at the other game map.
Okay.
This right here is the path that should lead into it because it's somewhere in here.
Yep. We have a map of the area, so we kind of showed a car where we wanted to go, so you can kind of lead on.
Yeah.
And may I ask why we're going in the forest?
We're trying to get to the Thieves Guild hideout that we were at before. We've left Bastul. Remember, that was what we were doing when we left. I understand you've had a head wound from the inside of your head, but
From the inside.
Self-inflicted interior head wound.
self-inflicted.
He's got the real deal right there.
Yeah. Well, it should be about midday, right? Because 3 hours.
The old map.
There we go.
Ooh. Quick,
I've seen that in person.
take screen grabs.
Quickly!
All right, we're at the 45-minute mark, guys. If you want to go back and look at that map again.
There's nothing unknown on that map. That's the public map.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I think we should head on. What time of day is it right now?
Man.
It says 7 a.m. on the.
Look at the clock.
Because I remember we slept and then we still had about a 3-hour walk. While I was asking. Because I'm wondering if we could actually get to the forest, or we're going to have to camp or whatever.
No, you will not make it to the entrance yet. You'll be a few hours away from the entrance.
Cool.
With the snow and cold, traveling is going much slower.
Yep.
Makes sense. Do we want to press
Take the
on?
wagon with us, or are we just all on foot?
We have a
We
cart.
have a cart.
Cart and 2 donkeys.
That's how you didn't see it when you popped through and you came and joined. You literally walked out on the cart. Crazy.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
My head
it was the head wound.
Yeah. Y'all see the drawing I made?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the rough path that y'all took previously in a rough location of it.
It looked like a worm.
Oh no, a purple worm. That's what the 100 was for.
And that's as far as you can go this day.
Cool.
And Nita, you weren't here when I discussed to them. Y'all are, at this morning, y'all were 3 days away from the new year.
Cool.
I'm beginning to get worried about how many times he's brought it up.
Primarily just because I added it in and I just noticed.
Okay. It's like something's about to happen, y'all.
I bet on New Year's Day, the whole world
What,
is in
2K?
chaos.
The world already is in chaos. Have you not been with us this whole trip?
Everyone has a birthday on New Year's. Everyone
I
gets
mean,
a year
like,
older.
chaos.
Wait,
Alright.
did Winky suffer a head wound too?
Well, yeah.
That's just his constant state.
Head wound.
It was an internal head wound.
As the sun's going down, y'all are about 2, maybe 3 hours away from entering the forest.
Mm.
So if you camp here, y'all will be out in the middle of the plains, but if you travel 2 or 3 more hours, you'll be traveling in the dark, but you'll get to the edge of the forest.
That can provide us a little shelter from the snow.
Agreed. But Kim, do we have it? Well,
At this point of the day, since this is a non-traveled area, the snow is already starting to get deep.
Mm.
At least 4 inches are on the ground currently.
How long has that snow been falling?
Hey, I can start.
Just
the
since
morning.
you came in.
Yeah.
This morning.
When you came in.
I can start shoveling the snow for money.
So about 9 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Winky's wall turns into a shovel.
Well, we can pop the tent here, but we might get actually snowed in possibly.
Mm.
Possibly.
Weird.
Do y'all want to chance it in the night at night to?
I'm just gonna. I'll vote for just setting up camp. Does anyone want to press on?
I mean, we can always have someone stay here, and then if everybody else goes back to the tree. We do have that option,
Right.
and then tap out.
I'd like. Go ahead.
The only problem with doing that is if you do that, it would be 15 minutes or so before everyone else joined in if something did happen.
This is true.
You guys could sleep in the portal room and listen for the bells that we set up.
The bells are on the cart, on the wagon, not the cart.
You could set up some new bells.
So, can Can native uses like water really no.
Well, due to the current conditions, I think it's less likely that we'll run into somebody. So we could probably just go ahead and make camp,
something under the snow.
set up a good perimeter, and just sleep tonight.
There's also the snow piling up, so
True, and it
will
will
the
get
snow
colder
get
at night.
too? The snow get too
We got
high
4
to
inches
travel?
in 9 hours. We got 4 inches in 9 hours, so but it might be colder
Uh-oh.
tonight.
Where did Payton's video go?
He may be switching to his computer.
Well, when he turned his video off, Charles and
He
him
switches
swapped
places with Charles.
Oh no! Oh, Charles is now need it.
Is that echo?
All right.
Is Needip even there? Because he's muted.
Yeah, he's muted, so it's hard to know.
It looked like he was connecting to his phone too.
Yeah.
How about what's death in him?
All right. So what do you guys think? Press on or stay?
I think we should press on.
I vote to stay.
So far 1-1.
Hey,
Press on!
I say stay.
How'd you throw the one out
No!
There's a 1d2.
there's a there's a
There you
That's
go.
it's pretty cool. All right.
I think we should move on so the
Y'all
snow
are
doesn't
staying?
pile up too fast on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, the dice want us to stay.
Dang it!
Okay.
Do we have any boxes or any crates on the wagon?
It's
This
a-
is a cart, not a wagon.
Yeah, it's pretty much just. I think it's just the door frame for the portal
Pretty much.
because people were. We have brought the cart to increase our speed with some of our slower movers.
Okay. Y'all make it to where you're at, and y'all park and camp for the night. At around 9 p.m. or so, the snow has stopped falling. Currently.
What was our total accumulation at that point?
We got about 5 inches now.
Okay, that's not bad. So while we're hanging out around the wagon, or sorry, the cart, as we're hanging out around the cart this evening, I think we should discuss the possibility of switching out our wheels for skids of some sort. You think we could do
make it a
that?
sleigh?
Yeah.
Y'all currently don't have access to the wood that would be required to do that without going through the tree. And even then, that'd be a good amount of wood and a few hours of work.
Could we take a table out of the dining hall, lay it on its back, and set the cart atop it?
If you're going to do that, just take the wheels off. It's a cart.
If we're gonna
I think we'll be all right.
set a fire,
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
But we do need to be thinking about it in case we do.
Well, you could do your little thing with produce flame and melt the snow if it gets too.
Just walk in front of the cart.
Yeah,
melt in the path.
well, you did that up in the mountains. Remember when we were?
Most
coming back
likely,
from,
the easiest way to do it would be have people walk in front of the donkeys.
There you go.
Yeah,
Because once you walk through, the donkeys will have a much easier time following.
I'll lead the donkeys. If you guys want to beat down the path ahead of me.
Yeah, everybody else is. I'm not gonna really do much because I kind of walk on top of the snow. I don't really sink down in the snow.
I think I'm too short to do anything.
Well,
You're short and heavy, though, so you could just plow through the snow.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean
I guess I'll just drop.
it's like up to your knees.
You'll be our bull, our snow plow.
It's only
Be
our
5
gnome
inches,
plow.
but it's up to your knees.
I'll be in front, so I'll just keep.
How many
Yeah,
times
I'll
can
hide
you
you
use
just-
this sudden charge thing?
That's gonna take a lot of energy.
Could you just imagine it like?
Oh, we could
Take
give
it
him a
off
tower.
like
We could give him a tower shield. And he'd be a real snowplow.
What I was really thinking is like taking my hammer and just like pushing it so it pushes the snow while I'm walking.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. It's only 5 inches. We should be fine.
Look, our only reference to snow is every 2 years. Okay, I've seen snow once in my
This
life.
is, gotta be honest, this is exactly how Alabama deals with snow. Talking way too much about 5 inches.
Well, Core and I, we missed the last snow. We were deployed. Completely missed it.
Hmm.
I
I didn't completely miss it. My family threw some snowballs into some cooler chests,
Nice.
and I got to have some snowball fights when I got home.
That was
Nice.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I got
Why were you
pictures.
guys
I got
gone?
lots of pictures from it, but yeah, I didn't get to see any of it.
It was really cool.
Yeah, we were in
It was like one of the
a
best
hot
winters.
desert, a hot, humid desert.
No snow. Sorry for the diversion.
It's all right.
Still, we're gonna push forward in the morning.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can never get to the morning.
we're trying to survive the night at this current point. So.
Hey, Corey, you wanna put out your dog? I'll set my alarm and we'll call it a night.
Goose, goose, goose. You don't have yours set on a macro yet?
I thought I did.
You didn't drag it to your
Uh,
hotbar?
hey guys,
I've got-
I want to wake up the closest person, and because I'm on shift right now apparently,
Yes.
and I hear snow crunching.
Winky's your closest.
Hey Winky,
Yes.
I hear something over there in the
Yes.
distance.
It's still
Okay.
4:30 in the morning, so it's
So
dark.
yeah, hey, you use your dark vision and look over there and see if you can see anything.
I have low light.
Low light? I thought you had dark.
Maybe I do. Hold on, let me check my.
No, you have low light.
No,
Okay. Well, we
I
both
have
do.
low
then.
light. Okay.
That's why the two of y'all are actually pretty good at this point in time.
Because it's
Y'all can see twice as far as everyone else with the campfire.
Yeah. All right.
But the campfire's probably died down at this point unless you stoke it up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna check out the area over there and see what I can see.
I'm gonna back them up.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, jump over.
Both of us.
Yeah.
I guess I can do it. How do you make a perception check?
Is it actions?
Would this be considered something I can use my goggles for? My tracker's goggles?
Elijah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to go to either home or the tree basement.
What was that?
To do
'Cause
perception.
tracker's goggles is survival checks to sense direction and track.
No, you're not tracking because you haven't found someone yet.
Okay.
If
I
they
was
were
just
if they were going in the opposite direction and you were following them, that's tracking.
I was just wondering, see if I needed to add that.
Winky, you think you see that there is at least one or two people trouncing along the snow in this direction.
Okay.
They are not using lights.
Okay.
Winky, do you see something? I can't see out that far.
I see two people who are in the snow over there. I think they're not using lights.
Can you see if they're armed?
He doesn't have that much detail.
Can I?
He cannot.
There may be something with dark vision.
So, are they headed this way? Are
They
they
don't
headed
look
towards us? Winky.
Yeah. If there was more moon, you could probably see better, but there's not enough moon tonight.
All right.
Should we throw a rock?
Hey, you keep an eye on them. I'm gonna go wake the others and let them know that we have some people that are in the vicinity. So I go around and quietly wake everyone and just kind of give them a heads up about what's going on.
Okay, you've woken everyone up.
I'll walk to the edge of the light of the fire and see if I can.
The fire's died down. There's not much fire.
Okay. Well, then I will look around and see if I can see anything.
You see two people trudging through the snow.
Okay.
They have heavy winter cloaks on, so you really can't see much details about them. But they are not using any kind of light, and they're walking as if they're not bothered by it at all.
All right.
They obviously
How far
have
away are they?
Yeah, that was going to be my question. They are like of average human height, elven.
It's
Dwarven?
hard to say without any reference since y'all are in a field. There's nothing behind them to gauge their height by. They do seem to be stocky.
But they seem to be of equal height.
Mm-hmm. They're the same height as each other, and they're both very stocky.
Okay.
Eve
They may be goblins.
asked how far away they are.
She can't see them.
Well, she was asking.
Yeah, they're walking not in a direct line towards y'all, but they are walking in the direction y'all are in, coming from.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey!"
Don't
You yell out
do
what?
that.
Hey.
They immediately. You notice them immediately face dive into the snow.
Dang it!
They went under.
Yeah, well, you wanna go?
Way to go, Core.
You're welcome.
I was gonna try and figure out if maybe they spoke Dwarven or.
As soon as they dove to the ground, you notice that their heavy fur cloaks are colored exactly the same as the ground.
Nice.
Or should I say white as snow?
Yes.
Well, I mean, with only 5 inches of snow, that must.
How far? Like, could you give me a range? Like, I know they're not 20 feet away. Can I tell if they're within about 100? All right, I'm going.
Great visual acuity of exactly what they look like.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out my dancing lights, and then send them 100 feet away, and spread them out to where I've got a nice wide band of light.
60 feet from you.
So what?
They can only go 60 feet from you. It says.
You're gonna have to go halfway there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Each light must remain within 120 feet of you. I can only move them 60 feet.
Okay.
So,
but they start where you are.
Yeah. So I can put them 60 feet.
Towards them.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna put them 60
you're gonna
feet
scare
towards
them?
And just stay back and see if I can see what they do at that point.
All right, I'm gonna go back to camp and stoke the fire.
Stoke the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
And get it going again.
Just stroke the fire.
All right. So you cast dancing lights and that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast dancing lights and then I guess watch. So I don't know. Do I need to roll perception again for that, or?
Everyone can make perception checks now because there's a little bit. Although only Eve and Winky and Mo have a decent chance of seeing anything.
I'd say I'm probably still at the fire, so I'm gonna forget
I
it.
think
Winky might have a decent chance.
Winky, you notice one of them is currently trying to crawl away, and the other one is sitting right where it was. And you can see them perfectly. They're definitely people, and you do see long dwarven beards.
All right, I'm gonna move towards them.
The Dwarven.
And as I move towards them, I'm gonna move the lights in a way to where I can, like, box them off as I approach.
Am I done with the fire?
Yes, you've finished stoking the fire.
All right, I'll go back out there and said, "We've got fire and we have some ale. You're invited."
You say in common?
And no, in Dwarven.
in Dwarven.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all notice one of the heads pops up.
Oh,
As I'm
Who are
approaching,
In Dwarven.
I'm gonna respond back in Dwarven. We're friends. Come join us by the fire instead of stalking in the night. We've got beer.
Fish off hands.
You're the ones that are shining your lights at us. We're happily walking through the snow.
Happily, huh?
Well, you snuck up on our camp accidentally, so.
Not our
Since we're
intention.
all
We're
up.
heading to town.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Did y'all just come from town?
yes.
Well, that's the reason I'm walking towards your camp.
you do know that his bar
Quit being so logical.
They both stand up now and are slowly walking
Yeah,
this
you guys
way.
kind of scared.
All right.
What are y'all yelling at
I'm gonna
each other?
cancel out my lights and just so we can all walk back towards camp.
I'm gonna go get him some 2 cups of ale for him.
They are cautious. It's obvious that they're cautious, and they are armed.
Well, I don't think we call any attention to the fact that they're armed, but I would assume that we'd all see it.
I
But,
mean, we're all armed too, so it's
Yeah.
not like
right.
The
So-
car looks like he has nothing but regular clothes on.
So how far do we have to walk towards camp? Like 50 feet?
Yeah, it's not far.
Okay.
They're at the
The
camp,
car looks.
and they
So-
immediately start warming their hands up.
The car looks like.
Here's some ale for you.
Thank you.
Where are you coming from, if you don't mind my asking?
None of your business.
Okay. Are you aware that the town is barred shut?
Yes.
Okay. I was unaware. I was just making sure that y'all knew that information.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna say I'm going to bed, and I head to bed.
It's 4 a.m. We can actually start getting on the road here in a couple minutes. It's about to be light.
Now 5.
Yeah, it's about to be light
Yeah.
out.
Dawn doesn't actually break till about 7.
That's fine.
Okay, Hetala.
Early breakfast.
I'll say in.
All right, you can try to go to sleep. But you're gonna have to make a fortitude save to actually get to sleep. If you're gonna try to go to sleep.
But I doubt we should be drinking at this time.
Okay, you managed to go to sleep.
Don't challenge.
Can I wake her back up?
Yeah, you have to wake her back up in a.
Can I roll to wake her back up?
No,
Oh, come
she
on.
tried to go to sleep, so that means she's out like a rock.
I wanna ask them if they. I'm assuming that they came from the forest. If they've seen any. Is there any perils ahead in the forest?
Not really sure. We've only skirted around it.
Okay.
How's the new fire scar?
It's kind of freaky.
Still no evil coming from it, right?
I don't know anything about that.
Mhm.
We sailed past it.
You were sailing.
Well, we were on a boat.
Mm.
Got off at Thomas.
Milk 'em for information.
Figured it was easier to go straight across countryside than follow the stupid roads in this area.
True.
Yeah.
I like your cloaks. You'll make
Yeah.
those yourself.
Was not expecting it to be so cold and wet. No, these are family coats.
I thought they looked familiar.
Can I tell anything from the
Turns out
heraldry?
we-
Make a society check.
Well, I also have heraldry
Turns
lore.
out
Society be
we-
better for me. Just
Choose which one you want to roll.
all right. They're actually the same, so I don't ever use this, so I'm gonna do it.
Yes. All right. You can identify them as a clan of dwarves that is from the frozen north.
Turns out it's needed brothers.
They're basically from across the bay.
Okay.
Actually, they're from a lot closer to where the fort is on the north. Their clan holding is just outside of the range of the current Deadlands.
Gotcha.
How fares your family?
Nah, can't be too bad.
I would expect such a
Lots
hardy
of
folk to do
undead to
well.
kill. Lots of undead to kill. Treasure to find. Holes to dig. You know how it goes, dwarf.
Ah, very much so.
Holes to dig.
I discovered my own down here. We're taking a look into it.
Always good.
Yes.
You guys do
Sure,
holes?
If you're ever interested to take a look, needing a vacation away from all the cold up there, let me know. You're
Well,
welcome
we
to stop
currently
by.
have business in Anturcum.
Is your clan open to trade?
No, not really. They do have a trade house. It's very similar to how Anturcum handles it. We actually have trade with Anturcum. That's pretty much the only ones that have official trade. But we do have that outside the gate trade house thing. We copied them on that.
Okay.
Although for us, it's boats. There's no on-land route to our kingdom.
Well, beware. We just passed through that way not too long ago, and we were attacked in the night. So, be wary.
Yes, we will be wary. We figured after leaving Dormus that we didn't want to spend too many nights on the road. So we decided to walk straight through for a couple days.
Okay.
If our adventures bring us up towards your way, hopefully we'll be able to meet again.
Maybe.
On the road again.
The one that's doing most of the talking is gruff but friendly, and you can tell he's putting on a face.
Okay.
The one that's not
Where's
talking
the other guy?
seems to be just playing everything up and listening intently.
Gotcha. Can I want to turn to the quieter one and just in Dwarven, just kind of quietly say, you're amongst friends. We may be outsiders to you, but we mean you no harm.
He looks at you, kind of sneers a little bit, and then goes back to his drink.
By the way, a lore check here. Dormus is where the cultists were fairly strong. They stole a ship that belonged to a trader.
Ah.
So, just info that we should all already know.
Do you want to bring that up? Or no,
I'm
you were
asleep. That's why it's the lore check and not Hetala saying it.
Way to go. Thanks.
Not to mention that happened a month or two ago.
It was a long time ago, yes.
I just woke up from a head injury, so
It was Hetala's dream. It was Hetala's dream.
so you been having any trouble with cultists?
I've heard rumors of them, but never seen one. Have seen some strange creatures afflicted with something. They don't let them get close. They don't seem to be able to see well in the dark.
That's good information to know.
We
Hey,
find it easiest to hunker down during the day and travel at night because our sight allows us to go fast.
Yeah, some of us don't have that option. Some of us are, handicapped due to certain situations.
The one that sneered actually intently laughed with that one.
Good. He's laughing at you.
I've heard those boats that you make are worth stealing.
We don't make boats. We're dwarves. Have some faith in your own species. We don't even like the water.
Wait, what? Okay. I'm confused.
Dwarves don't ever make boats.
No.
Just getting a dwarf to go on a boat is hard enough.
Yet their entire trade system is based on boats.
Nadab,
Yeah,
you've
that's
been,
why.
They don't go anywhere.
Nadab, you've been away from your culture too long.
No, but these dwarves just said that their entire trade system was based on ships.
Right.
So the humans trade with them with ships.
Oh. Okay. But
Obviously, we got confused at this.
yeah.
I wasn't
No,
confused.
I
What
feel
was
really
it that we
dumb.
fought up there? The people that make you drown. Who were they?
The barnacle
Oh
ghouls?
Yeah, the
yeah,
barnacle
the-
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll ask them. Did you guys take out that fleet of what are the barnacle people? Who are they?
The Steves.
Was the seagulls or
They
Yeah,
were
the
like
ghouls.
pirates or something.
Yeah, the pirate ghouls.
Barnacle ghouls.
barnacle ghouls? That's what it was.
Yeah, barnacle ghouls. Yeah.
They were pirates.
Yes.
Wasn't it the same?
You asked them about the barnacle
Wasn't
ghoul
that the same
pirates?
place?
Yes.
Yes. And completely scratched the question about them making boats because that makes no sense.
Yes, I interjected that to try to change the subject.
Yeah. The humans that come trade with them have mentioned that those that are traveling from east to west do have a problem with some undead pirates. But it's usually those that are traveling from the main dwarf lands or elf lands all the way to this part of the world. They have to cross the Deadlands and the Badlands. And in that Deadlands area and the Badlands area is where a lot of the pirate attacks are.
Another quick question: have you seen a wizard type with a bunch of ravens flying around? Do you know where he may be
No.
located? Okay.
I haven't even heard of such a thing.
Yeah, he
Have you?
seemed pretty powerful.
Seen the one-eyed, three-horned deer that's been going around?
What?
The one-eyed, three-horned deer that's been going around.
No.
Oh, okay. Your loss. It's amazing.
I heard he's
Wait,
I heard
what?
he's purple and he eats people.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
Thank you, Mo.
Hetala's sleep mumbling again.
Charles. I have a game question.
Hetala just hears
if,
the ridiculousness. It's like, ugh.
Sit
hold on.
straight
If,
up.
Elijah?
if Nita turns into an animal, can I talk, or does he talk in common?
He understands everything he normally understands. He doesn't actually gain animal language. So if he turned into a cat, he can't speak cat.
We already established that.
Forgot.
Okay. So it's now getting past 5:30. They spend a few more minutes basically drinking with you, and then they're like, all right, we need to head on out.
Yep.
Probably gonna actually stay on the outskirts of town today.
Right.
You said it's been closed up?
Yep.
That's
Kind
correct.
of plaguey.
Ah, no problems.
Yes.
We'll stay at the outskirts, and that'll actually suit us nicely.
Yes. Keep a wide berth.
Maybe you can dig a hole.
Tunnel underneath.
Why? They
All
run
right.
at Turkum.
Thank you for the drink.
Secret tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Have a safe journey wherever you're heading.
Same to you. Well met.
Watch out for whatever you said you've been watching out for.
You see that one-eyed, three-horned deer? Kill it.
And the
What
smoking
it
one
says.
flashes a sign that is known among dwarves as a very rude gesture as he over his back as he walks away.
I will.
What?
I will doubly extend it back towards him. and say,
He's
"Have
not
a nice
looking.
day."
It doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna raise my hand and like farewell because I don't understand what he did. Just like.
Love you too, buddy.
Yes.
And then I turn to Core and I go, I think that was him taking us to the ale.
Yes. I think you made a good impression on him. Right, we ready to get headed into this forest?
Car, can you take them both out with an arrow from here?
Why would I do that? Exactly?
I mean, 2 dwarves sneaking across the country, show up dead. I mean, who's gonna ask questions? I want to know where they're from.
Do I need to hit you in the head again? Is that rattled your brain in the wrong way? Because that's just wrong.
They know where
Only
they're
if you
from.
use a bowling ball, because he's now apparently Fred Flintstone.
It's like, I mean, we gave him L, and then you're saying that I should shoot him in the back? What? I'm confused here, guy.
I mean, we can knock them out. I'm fine with that. I just want to know where they're from.
Right,
I
while
mean,
they're
does
doing
it
that,
really
I'm breaking
matter,
up
though?
camp while they're having that
Yeah.
conversation.
Does it really matter though?
It's 6 a.m. and the sun is starting to come up.
I turn to a car and say, "It was all a test," and then walk away without any other explanation.
I will take the tent down around Hetala without
Carl, he's
waking
lying.
her up, so she's just sleeping out in the open.
Tyler, you can make a perception check to wake up during that.
I did.
You groggily wake up right as he finishes packing.
Did that take you 2 minutes?
Yep.
I don't know if the stream knows that joke or why, but somebody's gonna have to fill it in.
Wait,
It was flipping
what?
amazing.
What's the joke?
It's all right. We can press on. It'll take.
It's not that big a deal.
Alright. The skies are clear today and it is crisp and cold.
Right.
I have no idea what.
I'll
Oh, man,
I'll
that
grab the
was good.
donkeys and start leading them on.
Winky, you're out front. Go.
I thought you were scouting
We
a
are-
car. Aren't you
am.
not out front?
I am, but he's got to be behind me because he's the snowplow and I walk on top of the snow. So
Okay.
What?
yeah, it's my terrain bonus.
Okay. Y'all get to the edge of the forest and you're about where you should be to go in. And you notice that there is a dead animal on the ground.
I'm gonna take a look at that.
Can I do a nature check to see what kind of animal it is?
Yeah.
All right.
You can tell it is some form of mammal. Your guess is maybe a deer or something like that. But
Okay.
a car, you are fairly certain that this thing had tentacles. Probably one of the afflicted creatures.
All right. I'm gonna
Pretty
produce
this
flame
thing
on
had-
it, burn it.
Tentacles. Oh yeah, I guess I just.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Because if its blood is poison, then the fumes in the air.
I guess I'll wait and do other things.
That's been our solution this whole time. Burn the tentacle
Burn-
stuff.
Burn it with fire. Yeah,
I don't think
Yeah.
you'd be surprised by that, Winky.
it's got tentacles. Just burn it.
I think Elijah has grown into mature age
Uh,
understanding,
Would I
and
be
now
able
he's
to?
going, "Hold up."
Would I be able to understand or try to figure out what may have killed this, or or how it died, or
Does it look like dwarven weapons smacked it?
There is a very large crossbow bolt sticking through its head.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, Core, do you want this bolt?
it's way too big for his.
Yeah. I have a
Oh.
hand crossbow.
Oh. Okay.
This bolt looks to be about twice the size of an ordinary crossbow bolt.
Like ballista type bolt.
No, it's still a crossbow, but it's twice the size of an ordinary one.
Ah.
Does that line up with any of the weapons the dwarves were carrying?
One of them did have a giant crossbow on his back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, here's that one-eyed three-horned deer you were talking about. I think they already got it, guys.
No,
Oh,
we need to
cool.
capture a deer, strap another antler onto it.
And then what? Remove its eye? It's getting really dark real quick.
You're the one that came up with this story. Just saying. We can give it an eye patch.
Okay.
We don't have to take
That
the
sounds
eye,
better,
just
I
give it an
guess.
eye patch.
Cord, your friend back around the village.
Ow! Hold on, I turn around. I got hit in the back of the head, and now I'm covered in snow. Who threw it?
I was talking to you, so I don't believe it was I.
I like to look around and try to figure out who threw it.
You don't see anything.
Don't see anything.
Wasn't me.
Tyler, you out there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. Something hit me in the back of the head with snow. Can I look up in the trees?
It's probably need it.
I want to look around, see what he's looking for.
I'll help look too.
You don't really see anything. But no one in the party looks guilty.
Mm.
No.
Can I line up with which?
It must be those. It might.
Can I figure out which tree
It must
was
be
kind of
those,
in line
things.
with what hit me?
No. Your back turn, so you can't figure anything out.
Alright. Winky, go smack that tree.
No, thank you.
When there's mischief
What?
afoot, I
Before I
think
do
gnomes.
some- Before I do something, what is the little fairies called that turn into gnomes?
Fairies,
That is not quite what was said.
pixies. Eve, what's Eve been doing this whole time?
Yeah, pixies.
Does she look suspicious?
It may have been pixies.
All right. Or I'm gonna pick up. Well, what are the donkeys doing?
They're just sitting there.
I'm gonna eyeball the donkeys for a bit. I'm gonna grab a handful of snow.
Huh?
Did y'all actually burn the deer?
No.
Yeah.
We're going to.
I'll walk over and burn the deer now that we're at that same consensus.
No.
Since we have consensus.
Hey, Winky, you're not in frame anymore.
Okay.
Turn a little bit to your left. Or your right. You're right. Not your left. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. The deer's been burnt. If that deer's blood kills us, I'm gonna slap it.
I just had a
Don't breathe
disturbing
in
thought,
smoke,
guys.
weirdo.
What if that was one of the little tentacle guys in the snow that hit me?
Do
Okay, so
see
you guys
a
are as
tentacle-
disturbed by that as I am.
You see a tentacle guy? in
I
the snow?
just see nothing.
It's the
I don't know what happened. I'm a
the
little
tentacle
worried.
monster.
where did
raised
it
up
hit
in the
you?
Snowman.
In the back of the head.
I'm going to inspect the back of his head. See if there's any kind of entrance area.
Don't count the ears. Those were there previously.
I'm just gonna I'm listening to all this like it's a snowball. I'm gonna keep kind of scouting out ahead.
Like, it's just a snowball. It's just a snowball. It was just a snowball.
That's the guy who's dead.
Um,
I'm not technically dead.
I'm not too worried about it. I still got the little.
I just have a really low resting heart rate.
Okay, so look, if anybody's messing with Core, this is not the time. He's a little concerned about the fact that he might be taken over by a squiggly worm thing, so speak up.
Does anyone have a mage hand
I,
or?
I am all about the practical jokes, but this is not the time.
I'm very bad with puzzles.
When
Anything?
I hear Hetala say squiggly worm things, I turn around and go, "What?"
What?
Squiggly worm things.
Translated from common.
Yep.
They can eat your brain.
Charles. If you shock snow, will it like
Just do it.
go?
No, it won't. It won't do the same thing as water because ice crystals are too farly separated. It doesn't travel through ice like it travels through water.
Water doesn't transmit electricity very well either. Only salt water does. Because water is actually insulating. It's the ionization of the water from the salt that allows it to conduct electricity very well.
Yeah, and ice is actually a crystal and has air pockets in it. That's why it floats.
Daddy, you let Kinsley get extra?
Okay, y'all have not been seeing anything when looking around.
All right.
And you've examined the back of his head and you do not find anything wrong.
Your head looks fine, buddy.
Okay, let's keep going.
I don't understand what's going on.
Can I, if I just focus on the fire, can I just feel not cold?
No.
Aw. Almost had a free heater.
Oh yeah, emit warmth for everybody. That'd be nice. You just become a space heater.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, and I asked that question for everybody, not just for myself.
Yeah.
So, you, Hetala, are hitting the back of the head with a snowball.
I'm gonna turn and try and see what the heck's going on. I'm muted.
No, you're
No.
good.
Everybody, hands in your pockets right now. I saw Core pick up Snowball. Did you just throw that?
Make a conception check, Hetala. Currently, the only thing you see is large clumps of snow are beginning to fall from the trees.
I'm gonna say, y'all quit playing around. Let's go. I'm gonna just walk out in front of Core and keep moving.
That
Okay.
obviously
Madness.
made you look like the culprit, but I'm
Cool.
not going to point that out.
Since I have
Maybe
a
it's
snowball in my
falling
hand,
from
I'll
the
just
trees.
throw it at the depth. And then act innocent when he tries to see what happened.
Hetala. If
A
it was falling
1d20
into
plus
you,
X
land on
mod.
top of your heads.
I didn't-
Say
1d20 plus X mod.
Which slash is it? Next to shift.
Yes.
1d
Yes.
20 plus
If it was
what?
falling from the trees.
Your dex
Your
modifier.
dexterity modifier.
Oh,
The person who's been rolling it the whole time is going to know how to do it.
I know how to do it wrong quite a few times.
The person who did it never got it right.
Yes, exactly. I was like, I'm putting the right number. I don't know what the problem.
But
Oh.
we don't know who did it because apparently they're sneaky enough.
The snowball hitting it deep right in the chest.
in the chest. He was facing me.
Charles.
Back of his back, yeah.
Can I?
Hmm.
Can I?
I forgot he said he walked in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
I
Kor had, I mean, if Edip had never stepped up in front of him and said that, Hetala probably would have given him the benefit of the doubt. It is gone. It was gone at that moment. It was like, oh, it's him.
I'm gonna turn around and go, what? What just happened? Who just hit
I
me?"
don't know. Are
I'm
we?
gonna
We're still
try
getting
to-
hit. Is it more
Hey,
purple
hey.
worm things?
Can I? Can I try to check him out and see? It's obviously not falling from the trees.
What? You cut out.
Can I check if there's? Can I check if someone's throwing these stuff?
You need to stop moving because as you move, it cuts out your audio.
Okay. Can I check if someone's throwing these snowballs like the trees?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know anything.
Okay. You saw Kor throw a snowball.
See, it's been Kor the whole time.
How did Kor hit himself in the back of the head?
He just made it seem like he did.
Well, no one actually has any
Me?
proof that he gets hit in the back of the head. No one saw it happen.
Yeah.
When Winky yells at me, I'm gonna scoop up some more snow and throw it at him.
Look, it's just like the dreams. He just
I'm gonna
wants
whack-
everybody's attention.
I'm gonna.
He just wants everybody to pay attention to him. So he's been throwing snowballs at himself and other people.
Yeah, Needup, I'm sure
Can I-
that's the one who wants attention.
Can I dodge the snowball that he threw?
Can we walk?
Oh, we are stuck here
I'm
forever.
scooping up
talking
another
about
snowball
snowballs.
and throwing it at Eve.
I will not heal you if you throw a snowball at me.
So we take a
I
5-minute
hear
break
this.
for snowball fights, and then we keep
I
on
hear this, and I look back and like I've actually walked like several feet away from him. It's like, what is going on back there?
Catch a snowball
Yeah.
in the face.
I think it has turned into a full-on blown snowball fight now.
Yeah. It's the only way to make this work.
Wait. We should stop throwing snowballs because maybe
Maybe what? You cut out.
Cut
at the
out.
end.
someone's trying to get us to fight.
Mmm. The
Well,
fight we
wonder
did.
who.
I don't think this is a real fight. If
All right.
anything, you gotta have fun sometime.
Yes. All right. So, anyways, y'all are now at the entrance to the forest.
Sweet.
Okay.
Is the snow still heavy on the floor, or
There is about an inch layer of snow in the forest, but most of it's still up in the trees.
okay?
And it's a bit warmer in the forest because the wind's not biting in. All right. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon, and y'all are still a bit away from the caretaker's house. Y'all can keep going, but you're going in a forest path that's not actually marked.
Our MO has been stopped when we feel like we need to stop, so I think it's going to be the same thing here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of camp here for the night.
Yeah.
All right. As y'all are setting up the camp, Needip strikes a tree that Winky is standing under, and the snow all falls on Needip.
It's deserved.
Oh,
I'm gonna pretend
jeez.
like I meant to
So
do it
was
and
Nita-
just sleep in my igloo tonight.
What just happened?
I pulled a magic trick. I disappeared.
Just making sure I knew which slash to use, Charles.
Did he roll wrong though? Like,
All right.
No, I tempted the fate of the GM one too many times.
you, I bet you were the one who threw the first snowball.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm surprised that Elijah hasn't figured it out.
It was
Oh
Hetala.
my gosh.
Y'all managed to
What was
pass the
needed?
night
It was
without
either
any
Hetala or it
incident.
was needed.
Oh boy.
Elijah.
You crack me up, kid.
What?
Last night, the moon was about halfway to half, so it's a quarter filling up.
Tomorrow's the new year, right?
The end of the day tomorrow will be the new year.
So we'll be at the caretaker's house for New Year's Eve.
Hey,
Pretty much.
party.
Keeping that in mind, I'm gonna try and keep my eyes out for any edible berries that may be in bloom in the winter. I don't know why they would bloom in the winter, but
No,
You're
there's
just gonna
not
eat random berries?
I was trying to be nice, bring a housewarming gift.
We could get some from the
I
I
tree.
mean, we
You're
can
about to bring
we
a
can get some stuff from the tree. We
That's
could get
true.
a nice meal. Like we brought you hot porridge. How did you cook it?
Hmm.
Can't tell you.
Not telling you.
Wait, what?
7 a.m. Y'all passed the night without any major problems.
Before we head off for the day, I like to stick my head in the tree through the portal and see if I can get a naughty attendant quickly and say, "Hey, we'd like for you to prepare a small."
They don't go to the portal room.
Never mind. Remembering that, I'll just go back and walk back to the
You
cart.
could just go outside the
Not
portal
letting
room.
anybody know. Nope. Too much effort.
I would say he's too lazy for that. If he's got to go more than sticking his head through a portal, it's not happening.
Nah.
He was like, I was gonna be nice, but that's too much work.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I bought some bacon.
All right, so y'all get on your way.
Yes. Sir.
It only takes about
Well,
3 hours, and you are now at the caretaker's house.
All right, you guys remember this
Yeah.
password, right?
Smoke coming up from the
Papa.
chimney. Currently.
Yeah, it was
I'm
winky.
gonna knock on the. I'm gonna knock on the door.
We were given the password, but I don't think we were ever actually told the password. We know the password.
Yeah.
Right. And you were given a token.
Yeah, but that's for a favor. Right.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Not sure we're turning in a favor just yet.
An old man comes to the door. Yes. Can I help you? Way out here?
Do I have to say the password now?
Re-say the password.
Oh, okay.
Password.
Come on in, friends.
It's
You can
password.
put your animals in the barn.
I'll go take care of
Thank
the
you.
animals.
And there's room for your cart, too. Come out of the snow. Looks like it's going to be a nice day today. Cold, but nice.
It's New Year's Eve.
Here in the woods, it's about 25 degrees. And when you come in, you notice that there are 3 armed guards who are standing at ease and going back to their leisurely positions. They were in hiding in such a way that y'all saw none of them when you first walked in.
Yeah, I'm not used to the snow.
Even
Now,
Hetala?
as we come in, I want to just take mental note of improvements or anything? Because I know when we came in through before, there was that like pentagram on the floor that we kind of destroyed. I just want to see if things have been improved, and then definitely get a look at that glyph door that has runes and stuff on it again that I remembered perfectly. I just want to,
See if that changed anything on it since you remember it perfectly.
maybe.
Say, Legion, so what's your business? Here to see the caretaker?
I honestly don't remember why we came here.
We're looking for the leader of the guild.
They were in the city normally.
No, he retired somewhere. He hasn't been seen in a long time.
Oh, you're talking about the Northern Guild Master.
Yes, that guy.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so we're coming.
We're here to see the
We're
guild.
trying to seek.
Yeah.
We're trying to seek information on the Guild Master in the north.
Guild Master to the north?
Yes.
Maybe you need
I don't know. I don't think I've ever met him or heard of him.
That's what we've been hearing a lot lately, and we figured coming to a guild that we have good relations with may be a good place to get information if we can.
What? I'm slightly confused. The
No,
guild
actually
to the north?
mentioned her name.
Go to the south. Well,
Like-
south. It's not the north.
Can we say we fill him in on
Maybe the
the
caretaker will know.
What are you talking about, Peyton?
It's the guild
Y'all
to
are
the
in the
south.
Central Kingdom.
The guild to the south wants me dead.
Right. Remember,
Guild to the
y'all are
north,
in the Central Kingdom,
oh, this is
not the Northern Kingdom. There's
right?
another kingdom up north.
And
You just
Nobody-
asked him the Northern Guild.
You want to know
Why-
about central.
do I want to know about the central? I thought I wanted to know about the northern.
No, this is the Central.
we've only discussed 2 guilds to this point, so
Well,
Um,
I haven't
I
talked about
gotta
it
go to the bathroom.
large enough. There is a third kingdom up above. Y'all have been dealing with the
Maybe we should
Central
file.
Kingdom, not a Northern Kingdom.
okay. So
There's the
the
frozen
guild
north to
master
the
we're
north.
trying to see is the central guild master then?
Guild.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's the guild you're in.
All right. We'll
because
say
we're
we'll fill the
seeking information.
caretaker in on the death mark that Hetala has on her and the general outline of what's going on and see if he has any information as to whereabouts of the guild master.
We'll wait for Derek to get back.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
about to say, is this a safe place for?
Yeah, can we do a quick bio break?
Yeah, let's do
Yes.
it.
All
Bye,
right.
yo.
All right, bio break.
Yeah, that whole conversation threw us all for a loop because I was like, wait.
Yes.
I was thinking this whole thing while this whole trip where we were just like, where are we going? Where are we going? Why are we going there? I forgot.
Well, the big problem is at no point did anyone ever ask for clarification on how the kingdoms are laid out.
Well, when you were saying the Central Kingdom and the Northern, I'm like, is this a safe place for Hetala? Because I remember the South wants her dead. The North says no, but I don't remember anything
The
about.
kingdom, no, the central one said no. Because this is the kingdom you're in now, the Central Kingdom.
Because I want to say
Jeff,
that
are you in?
the Northern Guildmaster said that they rebuked the mark or whatever. Oh, hey, Nadep,
Jeff, are you in the Twitch stream?
we're missing you in Valheim, bro.
He just moved.
I haven't had any time to play. I've been in Oklahoma since, so I left last Friday and have been on the road / in Oklahoma since then.
Wow.
And before that, I bought the house and all that fun stuff.
How's
Nuts.
your new house?
It's great. It's literally like maybe a mile from your house.
Yeah, man, you gotta
Yeah, my
jump
mom said
in.
down the corner.
We basically
Must have sounded
made
fine.
it to I don't know, black metal.
Mm.
We skipped iron in the first step and went straight to silver using a iron sledge to find silver patches. But we got a ton of armor. We got a ton of good food. But yeah, you gotta jump on.
Jeff and Peyton.
What up? What up?
Are you guys in the stream?
What about the stream?
Are you guys watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it. Currently, I have 6 viewers. What's
I'm
up,
watching it too. That
everybody?
means 3 people.
Sorry, we had to take a quick bio break.
I think there's only one real person watching.
Well, they're the most
And the rest
important
of it is
person
just
on the
us.
stream right now.
They are the most important person. If you're the one real person, well, we're all real people, but the person that's not us. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for spending your time with us and our craziness. It's a real pleasure. So, is there like a commands list of how to use the chat commands and things like that?
What are you doing, buddy?
Because during the snowball fight stuff, I was like, how do I talk to just the GM?
W.
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
/
W/GM.
Space GM.
GM. Space
Okay.
your message.
Like this.
Because what I was gonna do
Like,
is
if I
I was actually going while all that was going on, just to kind of like speed up the process. I was gonna message Charles and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna stealth and just get as close to people like my group as I can to see who's the one throwing the snowballs." I was like, "This is taking up too much time." I was just gonna stealth real quick and like sneak behind a tree or something, but I didn't want anybody else to know.
Do you hit a space before you hit W?
No. /W, then a space, GM, and then a space, and then whatever you gotta say.
Or whoever's name. Like,
Cool.
see, like if I do.
Let me write a note to myself.
We're just waiting on Core now.
Did you get it, GM? Did you get my message?
Let's see. Yes. Hi.
Oh, that doesn't work. Do I have to? If I try to type to Jeff, do I have to type in a car or no?
You have to do Mo louder because that's his username.
Yeah.
A
I
car
have
is
to
his
do all the
Hey.
updates.
username. Mo louder is his username.
That didn't work. Wait,
Uh,
it did.
oops. Yeah.
Flash whisper space then Winky, then space then message. It's the same format. /W space the name of whoever and then your message.
Just don't cover.
I don't understand. I'm typing in my. Oh wait, I typed in a W instead of a. No target user.
/W space whatever the name of the user space your message.
I like jumbled his name.
Which is
Yeah.
here.
There you go.
Hey.
As soon as Core gets back, we'll go over a quick geography lesson.
Because he's had too much.
Oh dang it! I don't want to be in school.
Chad's droopy because he's been in the humidity outside. He doesn't like that. So
Hey, can y'all see below that? Does it say it's translated from Gnomish? And then
Yeah.
you see what?
You
That
didn't
kinda-
do /W then his name. You did /Winky. It's not /Winky. It's /W space Winky.
Yeah, I did that earlier, but I was trying to just talk to Winky and Gnomish. So
Yeah,
if I were
you do that
just,
Yeah, you have to do the same thing.
so if I were just do that, it still translates it and says translator from Gnomish.
Only people who
But I
speak
can't see it.
can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all able to see it, and I think that's a
And
lot
the
cooler than
GM
just
can see
having
everything.
words.
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
I can
Then you
actually see what
see the
Gnomish
symbols.
Gnomish letters look
Alright,
like
come on.
now.
Hold on.
So you can
Hold on. All right. Now, just for clarification purposes, because I don't think I've ever given names to everything beforehand, the central kingdom, which is the kingdom y'all are in, is called Rana. Rhanna. The kingdom to the south, which is where the cultists have gone, and y'all are having problems with, is the southern kingdom of Saladar. Salidar. There is a northern kingdom that none of y'all have ever been to, up past. It's where the area those dwarves live in. There's a human kingdom up there that's called Orrinto, Orrinto. And I misspoke when I was saying the names of things. It's this guildmaster has been the one that's stuck up for you, not the one to the northern kingdom. I meant north of south. Not. I was saying it wrong. And I think you're muted if you're talking.
I thought I was muted earlier. What was this kingdom called again? Like Raldar or something?
Rana.
Rhanna.
Rhanna.
Rana.
Rana.
And that is the central kingdom.
Yes.
And so that means, okay, so
And their
To-
capital
to-
is Riven.
so the one who is standing up for Hetala is in Orrinto.
No, they're in Rana.
Rana.
They're here.
And that is the kingdom we're in right now.
Correct.
Yeah, the one that we thought was the northern is actually the central.
It's north of
But
the
isn't
South
that
Kingdom.
the one? That's the one I've met then. Because he gave me the favor.
Right. It's all
There's
been the
the caretaker.
central.
The caretaker
wasn't-
gave you the
That
favor.
wasn't the caretaker. The caretaker sent us a missive, but I spoke to the leader of the guild. I thought it
No,
doesn't
you-
matter if that's not your play. Then I'll
No, no.
change what I've
You
got.
spoke to the leader of the guild in Jussex, who was just a local chapter leader. Not
Okay,
the
yeah,
guild.
that makes sense. I got you.
Yeah, you spoke to the Jussex leader, who was in charge of their biggest dock city.
Okay. So when I ask this question, we're trying to find the leader of
This
this
guild.
area's guild.
Correct.
Okay.
and no one has seen him because he retired from the city life and doesn't show up very often.
Okay.
Hey, we got a message in chat. We got a band.
Take it, man.
Yeah.
Kill
Cool.
it.
Buy some followers.
No,
Okay.
let's not buy any followers.
So,
Take
you're
that bite out
asking
of it.
about the guild master of this local guild. And you can say that you do know the master of
Just.
justice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And y'all were the ones that helped here, didn't you?
We are.
I have to thank you for that. This is my home, and I'm
we-
glad that it's safe again.
Is this the caretaker that we're speaking to right now?
Yes.
Okay. We appreciate your letter and missive that you sent us afterwards. It was very heartwarming to see how much this meant to you, and we were glad to be able to have accomplished what we did here.
I mean, most people wouldn't have thought anything about my temple down there, but y'all did. So thank you.
Yes, Eve has great skills and understanding when it comes to the religious aspect.
So why again do you want to speak to the guild master? I do know them.
Okay. At the moment, there is a price on my head from the Southern Guild in Saldar,
Yes. I
and
agree.
he is holding that back, and we're trying to figure out what that is about, and maybe even understand why he's holding it back for me, because I don't think I've met him.
All right, I got it.
We've lost a GM. All right, we can make up our own story from here on out, guys.
I can fly now, and I'm invulnerable.
I now
And
have
you
an
play-
airship
you
just
play-
for me.
You play a sick guitar. Oh, he's back.
Oh, there's rules again.
Oh,
No.
One thing, I'm gonna send you one message first, real quick.
Okay.
You can make little when you wear it.
Get the message.
Yes, I did.
I did
Was
it.
that the original, or did I misremember it, or was it never? Okay. Thank you. Okay. He's like, oh, okay, I see. Let's go downstairs.
We'll follow.
He takes you downstairs, and in the room that was to the right, which is the room that had the rat monsters in it, when y'all first went down here,
mm-hmm.
it has been redone and is a nice new door, much higher quality. And he opens the door up, and it's now an office.
Got rid of the roars.
Yes, nasty mess down here.
Yeah, we kind of just left
Took a long
everything.
time to get that smell out.
All I can think of is this is the first time I ever got sickened, and it's making me feel sick right now.
Don't throw up. You already just got the smell out.
For any of y'all to drink.
Oh, thank you.
He goes over, and there's a fairly well-stocked bar. What would you like?
I asked for a nice wine.
Okay. He has about 4 bottles to choose from. He says, pick whichever one you would like.
Do a society check. I'm sorry. Not gonna play for you. Never mind.
I was just gonna go for the one with the most dust on it. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, the one that's got the fingerprints around the neck. You gotta pick one up.
I'll select an appropriate one for the group.
Okay. Is anyone else ask for anything?
Yeah. I want some. Do you have any mead?
Hold on. He goes over and opens up a panel on the wall, and there's a little mini keg.
Woo! Here we go, Nadette. You gonna double fist it tonight?
There we go.
The cups are all modestly sized.
We're gonna need like 6 of these.
You have any
So,
Dragon Punch whiskey?
no, sorry. I prefer quality.
Oh.
Is it like the equivalent of Mad Dog 2020 over there?
According to the-
It's usually only dwarves will drink.
According to this, it's a halfling favorite for binge drinking.
Well, they probably would like it. It is a dwarven brew, though.
What you got that you think might wet my whistle?
Nothing as strong as you would like.
I'll just mix them all together and give them to me in a cup.
You can handle yourself.
Okay.
Or I'll hand him a bottle and tell him it's the most expensive one he has.
The guy takes a snifter and pours in some cognac.
Ooh.
I'll drink that.
All right, so you're trying to find out about this mark, huh?
If we can, yes, that's really what our end goal is. But I would also like to know who this person is and understand why they would want to hold it back, as well.
The only thing I can tell you is the man in charge of the Southern Kingdom, Thieves Guild, is a man named Arnold Ginsmore. I'm not exactly. I think it's Ginsmore. His slogan is "Give me more." I think it's stupid. He's trying to be some kind of salesman. He doesn't really strike me as a thief, but he's really good at gouging people.
So this is metagaming right now. So there's a guy who's hidden away, who had a slogan that's his last name.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the Southern Kingdom. He's not hidden away.
Oh, that's the Southern Kingdom.
This is
Okay,
the one that
okay.
The one you're asking about, the one that's got the mark on you.
Okay, I thought I was asking about the other one, but I'm asking about both. But all right, I got you.
That's why he's telling you what he knows about the guy to the south.
I got you. I'm glad I asked because now I'm more clear on what's happening.
Yes, from what I understand, he has risen to power in only the last year or so. And the people I have say the previous guildmaster left his job under, shall we say, less than believable circumstances.
We did hear information on around 10 years ago, things began to get rocky there, and there were transitions and then several transitions up till now.
That is not surprising. What I've heard is that the official story is that he was working on a job and someone caused the cart beast to be startled and the cart rolled over his neck.
Ow.
And that doesn't make any sense whatsoever because why would he be on some no-name job in the first place, let alone anywhere near a cart where something could roll over him?
And how would he still be alive if a cart rolled over his head?
No, this is the previous one.
Yeah, it's the guy that got killed.
Not everybody's like you, man.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, so there's quite a few in the Southern Guild who don't quite believe the story and are a little leery of the new boss.
Yeah, sounds like a murder.
Generally, that doesn't occur with the guild. We're pretty good about keeping our men safe and loyal. I mean, it's not impossible because we are thieves, but
We lost it at that.
I think it was just messing with his camera.
so yes,
Sorry.
this Arnold fellow is a bit of a hard bargainer and goes after whatever it is he wants. And as soon as he took power, he immediately started gunning for you.
The first thing on his mind was me.
Apparently,
Hetala, I've got to turn and ask you one question. You date this guy?
I'm thinking a bad one night stand.
Oh my goodness.
I-
Hetala.
Look, I haven't really dated anybody that hasn't been my goals for a long time, so I seriously doubt that is the case.
You said in a long time, so there was somebody.
Oh, quick note, Tyler, when you lean forward like that, I get you at your nose. There you go. Now you're in frame. Just
Did you piss somebody off when you were young?
Not that I know of.
now, the only thing I know of, this is hearsay, so I don't know the validity of it, but a man that I had on the inside said that the only thing he's ever gotten out of Arnold is one night he got him drunk enough that he actually loosened his lips a little bit and said that for some reason he blames you for a personal loss.
Did your friend have any like family members, Hetala?
I mean, all of our family was still
but you
within
lost
our home.
you lost some guys on your heist though, didn't you?
Only one.
Right. Didn't that stay back to help you get away?
My friend basically made himself a target.
Did he?
He,
Yeah.
he
Did he have a brother?
that's not the same surname.
People can change
Not
their
that
names.
I
so-
understand that. That's so I can't tell you whether or not it's the same person.
No, your friend did not have any siblings.
Yeah, any
you
family
went-
that we had was still where we lived. Go ahead, say that again, Charles. I couldn't hear
You know his mother and father, who they were, and they had the same name as him, so it's not a direct lineage if it is related.
That's what I
Were-
tell everyone.
Were you his only friend?
I mean, I can't say that. How would I know
Just
who he was? all I know is that we went there together. I mean, we were two halflings in a human town. I don't know what to say after that.
I thought the Southern Kingdom was a halfling country.
We didn't do this in the with. It's there's halflings that live in the southern country, but we went to a human town and joined the Thieves Guild there, man.
Okay.
Yeah, the Southern Kingdom is primarily a human kingdom, but the halfling lands are within it.
Okay.
I can't understand your completely racist understanding of the Southern Kingdom.
It's the way I was
Hey,
taught. I was just giving you the history lessons that I got.
I understand you completely, Hetala. I mean, I'm a half elf, so yeah, I get it. People don't.
I thought you were an
understand me.
elf.
I'm half elf.
Wow, and I thought Nita was back.
That was hearkening to the
The fact
2
that
months
you had-
worth of elf that he had written on his marquee.
Yeah, it was elf on his thing forever.
I'm just gonna grab my mug of mead and just slowly sip it.
I don't know. If it had to do with the job we were pulling, I believe we got all the goods we were supposed to get. I don't know. I really don't know. Unless Cater did something I don't know of. That's the only thing I can guess of.
Personal laws.
I think that's the first time she's ever mentioned her friend's name, by the way.
It would be to me. That's first I heard it.
Yes, I don't know anything about any of that, but this Arnold character he's basically burning through all goodwill he's had with his guild. He's only loosely holding on to it currently. He's not been a very good guild master, and we've actually had quite a few of his men leave their guild and come to the north, or should I say, to our north of them to our central kingdom.
I gotta be honest, that kind of relieves me in many ways, knowing that somebody who is not accepted into the guilds wants me dead. That must mean something, and it might mean something good for me in the guilds. It might lead me to understand why the leader here is standing up for me, because if they may know what it is that this guy's so angry about.
One bit of caution: the last escapee from their guild did mention that he is starting to broker conversations with less than savory mercenary types, not guild members who don't care about treaties between guilds.
I mean, that's concerning. Are you guys willing to put up with a fight from mercs coming after me, or am I on my own here?
That is outside of guild business.
I was actually turning to my friends as I said that.
I apologize.
Well, as long as they're not occultists and turn into tentacle monsters whenever they wish, then yeah, I'm down. I got you
I
back.
mean, you're already fighting those guys.
I got
We
you
already
back.
figured
I mean,
life.
if they all turn into tentacle monsters, I don't know if we're gonna survive this. But don't worry, Hetala. I got your back. It may be
Yeah,
way
nobody can
back
pick on
because of
you
my
but us.
bow, so don't get offended if I'm way back. I still got your back.
All right, I appreciate it, guys. And now I understand the guild here has its own things. Obviously I have friends here, and we're just trying to find information. Information is power.
Definitely. Very understandable and very commendable goals.
I want to whisper to Atala. You think this is somebody that we need to take out? Because it seems like he's pretty hated by the guild. Do you think they're really going to protect him?
I mean, I don't think we need to make a goal of that at this point. We should meet with. As I'm about to say that, I turn to the caretaker. Is there any way we can meet with the leader of the guild here in Rana?
I don't know. He doesn't really do public anythings anymore. He's retired. He's still ahead of the guild, but he doesn't really deal with anything other than internal guild politics.
But if he has specifically held back something with my name in it, don't you think my name, me wanting to meet with him, would be something he would want to do?
I don't know. I mean, how much support has he already given?
From what I can tell, he has completely washed it and made it an unsavory act to follow in that command. I mean, that to me, that seems like a very large thing to do for somebody that I would think he doesn't even know. So,
You think he might want to? Do you think it would be okay to have a private meeting with Atala?
obviously, he's not sure, so. But that's what I'm asking for sure.
maybe that private meeting.
Because if you need to have a
Called
private
meeting.
meeting, you know, we can. I can step out. I don't know about the others in the party, but
I mean, I doubt he's here.
well, yeah. But I mean, the thing is if you need to go,
Yep.
May I do
Is
a
he-
perception check to make sure he's not here?
I was gonna say, is he here?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking the caretaker.
I cannot answer that question.
Uh-huh.
So he is here.
Just want to say, Hetala, you still have a token.
Did I recognize anyone? Any of the guards, maybe? Anybody that may have been looking to the sides or paying attention a little extra? No?
that is a good point, Core.
Yeah. If you want to use it now, it's fine by me.
I mean, if there's any
Okay.
time to use it, I want to
Well-
pull the coin. I want to roll it through my fingers. Would this, and then hold it up? Would this give me access?
Size. Keep your token.
I'm gonna pull it right on back, put it back in my pocket.
Have you not figured it out?
You're the guild master.
Is
Yeah.
it you?
There's a reason I don't deal with any people anymore. I don't like all this. I want to live my simple life, but I still like being a thief.
It's a nice cabin.
That makes perfect sense, honestly. I am in shock right now for reals. Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and sit
I-
down, Hetala?
I actually took up the priesthood a few years ago.
I forget which temple we did in the basement.
That would be a serious scroll up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to go back way back into my notes to find that out.
I know it's like 40 sessions ago. Come on.
A car looks at Core like, what in a basement temple? What?
Mm-hmm. There's also
Yeah,
a
Shaylin, goddess of redemption.
He has become a priest of Shaylin as well.
And it was modified to be Hadrash, the god of the goblins, but Eve removed all of that. That makes perfect sense.
Yes. So the big secret is that because of what you did to help me, I've made sure that this man cannot abuse his power to hurt you. There's not much I can do if he spends his own money, though.
I am stepping forward with head low and I'm hugging this guy. And I'm crying. I'm an emotional mess right now.
Right now.
I'm an emotional mess all the time, but it's even worse right now.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm sure you'll figure this out. I've seen how resourceful you are back when you first started your journey, and I've heard of the things y'all have done since then.
Thank you ever so much for what you've done and have been doing. Thank you.
Oh, and one other bit of warning. I know he's attempted it at least once, but he's attempted to call in a favor from, have you ever heard the organization of the Hand?
yes.
He's
I-
attempted to call in the Hand to solve this problem.
Wow, those are some pretty hard strings to pull there.
Yes, both of our central and southern kingdoms have alliances with the Hand.
Yes, I noticed that the last time I was through here, and I wanted to ask you about a door, why it was sealed up.
I don't know of any door that you're speaking of.
I'll give
I
him.
don't know how you noticed that either.
It's without. Hopefully, I'm kind of protecting as much as possible from the others, but I'll flash him a sign.
He actually laughs out loud now.
Hmm.
Of course.
I
Oh, that's
follow,
new.
I follow his gaze at Cora. I'm like, what did you just do? Did I miss a joke?
I have.
Again?
I have gas.
He
Did I miss
has
a joke
really
again?
bad gas.
The
It's
wine.
terrible.
The wine.
Oh, so you're the one that got acid reflux from the
Mhm.
biting the tentacle monster. Got
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. But the hand has denied it because it does not benefit any of the kingdoms involved. And
That makes
it's
sense.
simply a personal matter.
Right.
But that does not mean a particularly unsavory hand member might not decide to take it up.
Hmm.
Because again, they are a organization that can do as they please and may or may not face any consequence.
Would you happen to know the price tag?
Excuse me?
The price tag on your head?
I don't know if I want to know, and I'm curious as to why you want to know.
If it comes down to it might be feasible to pay them off if it's
I think we.
reasonable.
I thought we got the price previously, but I'm pretty sure it's well out of our price range.
I thought it was like 5 copper.
I'm gonna kick him in the shins.
Ah, there's my girl. Good to see your experience.
I'm just want
Last
to make
I
this
heard, he's offering to hire mercenaries, and I believe he was offering about 10,000.
Copper? That's not. I
Gold.
mean, oh,
Apparently, he has quite a bit of a fortune he's saved up over the years.
He really wants you dead, Hetala. This has got to be a big.
did this kid
I-
ask you?
I'm surprised that you can't remember something that this important.
Well, I was not an important person in the guild at the time. I had a low job. I just did what I was supposed to do. If that job was more than what I thought it was, how was I supposed to know?
Well,
And
the
the
thing is that
guildmaster, the guildmaster didn't join the guild till about 5 years ago.
the
He
thing
apparently
is
was a businessman before that.
this individual was
Wait,
also low. He was also someone.
Hold on,
Do I-
hold on, Car.
Do I recognize this name though?
No, you've never heard it.
Okay, so this is not the jeweler.
Oh wait,
No.
what? Are
Okay,
you sure?
You know the jeweler's name, and it's not that.
okay.
Doesn't mean the jeweler
Is
didn't
it?
change his name.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Because
I
this
could-
would also be somebody of low importance.
Was there another
the
apprentice
peasant.
working with you?
No, his apprentice was killed. I didn't know his apprentice was killed when I took the position, but the guild had taken out his apprentice because they were going to install somebody, and then I inadvertently got the job before they did, and they were like, "Oh, well, she's getting in the guild anyway. We'll just use her." So they used me to get into the jeweler. But he may have had, this may have been a string. There may have been somebody who was keeping something at that jeweler's. Then that's what we took. There's a possibility there. How he would get my name, I'm not sure.
Did you not know that the jeweler died that night?
I didn't know that. The jeweler chased after Cater. I didn't.
Yes, they fought.
Did Cater kill him?
I believe so. From
No.
what I understand, after I found you were involved, I tried to track down anything, and the only incident was the incident with your friend Cater. He apparently turned and defended himself against the jeweler and killed him, and that's when the guards found him.
Oh no.
And that's why he was executed.
They didn't mention any of that at the execution. They just made him an example for the theft. Why wouldn't they mention his death? That doesn't make any. That's terrible.
And this was your first job? Was this your first job?
Yes. This was the first job I ever did within the guild.
You
I
killed.
couldn't stay in that town afterwards because I couldn't. Every time I was in the town square, all I could think of was Cater's death. And I mean, well, when I saw him die, I just had to leave. I couldn't be there anymore.
So a lot of
So I
dead
just
bodies
went to
around
another
this.
area,
Do you believe that when he
and
became the guildmaster, he got the name of the person that led the job, and
No,
that's
that
why
was-
he's coming after you?
I didn't lead the job.
Yeah. And this person only joined the guild 5 years ago or so.
And this happened over 10 years ago.
But I'm also thinking how they got your name from this particular.
I don't
thing.
know.
Now, I can tell you this: of the men that were on that team, 2 have died. One of old age, and one of falling off of a horse. He was trying to steal.
So 2
And
And-
died
Cater
of
was
old age.
executed.
Another 2 are still guild members.
1 died of falling off a horse.
And you said Cater was executed. Executed, correct?
He was hung. I saw it happen myself. 1 died falling off a horse. Then you said 2 are still alive?
Yes, they're still in the guild.
Wait. Oh no. The guy who was in the... He didn't do the job with us, but he was there. Do y'all remember the guy who I recognized right after we first met? The one who had helped them poison them? He was in the guild there. That's where I recognized him from. But he wasn't on this job, so he's not one of them.
Who else was on the job with you, Hetala?
The person who was responsible for the job is the one who died of old age.
You said 2 died of old age.
No,
No, one died of old age, and 1 fell off a horse. Because
Okay.
2 died.
2 died. 1 died. Okay, I got you.
So no one else has been harmed, and there's only a bounty after you.
So
And every other team member was accounted for from that heist.
I don't understand. I just don't understand because I didn't know anything about the job. Like I didn't even know there was a job until Cater came to me and said, "Hey, because you're working for the jeweler, you're gonna be our person inside the." I was.
It's okay.
Yes, from what they say, your job was basically to leave the back door unlocked.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I did. The only thing that I failed to do was get the code to the safe, but Cater was very good at breaking safes. It just took him way too long to do it that night. That was basically my job. Yeah.
You
And
worked.
one of the team members was supposed to keep the jeweler busy elsewhere, but he did not.
Yeah, the jeweler came back. He was not supposed to return.
You worked for the jeweler. Do you know if the jeweler had family?
I didn't really know him very
That-
well. I'd only been there a short time.
That may be where they got your name, is because if you worked for the jeweler, they may be seeing you as the key that set all this in motion and caused the jeweler's death.
I mean, it could be if they got any inkling that I was with the guild at all.
Did you give the jeweler your real name, or did you give him?
I got that job legitimately. It was Hetala Puck that got that job because Hetala Puck loves to work with jewelry. It was supposed to be an in and out, not a big deal. I was going to keep working for the guy afterwards.
That may have been. We need to find out if that jeweler had family. because they may have tracked it down, figured out that you were the weak link, and that you were the one that caused the death of their loved one. Because you worked there, they knew who you were. That may be where the story goes.
There's a possibility. I don't know if I can talk about this anymore. This is just draining me. Um, Again, I thank you for everything that you've done. Any other information you can provide us? Do you know how to do, or do you have someone who can do a ritual message?
I know some people.
So if we needed to contact you, we could, and you could get us a response back.
Yes, sure.
Thank you. That would be very helpful if we learn something else and we need to get information. And she's going to turn to her crew, and no one talks about who this man is and who he really is. Is that understood?
Ooh.
That's right. I actually believe he has no idea.
Hey, what are we gonna find out about the guild leader?
I don't know. It's a mystery. All right.
Have a good day, caretaker.
No, wait. How about that door?
I don't know what door you're speaking of. We don't have any doors here. Not even the one right there you're looking at.
Very well. There are no doors, and they all stay shut.
Correct.
All right.
And the magic involved
they
if they're
can't-
open would be horrible.
But the thing is they can't be doors if they're always shut. Then it would just become a wall.
You're right. There's nothing but walls here, Car. Thank
Yep. All walls. Yep.
you. Do you mind if we just spend the night and then head out in the morning?
You're welcome.
You did patch up that hole to the Underdark, right?
We did, and we've expanded the underground area and actually made a inn down there.
Oh, very nice.
Haven't had any more of those lizard men.
They tried once more, but let's just say we have some new trophies down there as well.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Did you put them on a bronze sign? Stuck it up on your bed? Yeah.
Well, no, most of the trophies aren't visible to us. They're sort of hanging down a hole.
Oh, that would work.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna curl up with that old history book of Bastool from before it was Bastool. See if I can't figure out lineage stuff. I'm sure it'll take a long time, but
It is lunchtime. And he's like, let's go downstairs, have some food. I will head up back to my cabin, and y'all have a good time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you, caretaker. Let us know if you hear about where the guildmaster is.
No problem. So you go downstairs, and they've added a guard station so that there's. Remember where the stairs came down and turned, and there was the pinch point?
Right.
That's been upgraded, so it's now a stone-lined pinch point, and they have mechanical crossbows aimed at it.
Mm.
That are you basically pull levers behind the wall, and it shoots out multiple crossbows.
Yeah.
Hey, Nadep. You need to try to figure those out a little bit. Maybe you can protect your mind a little bit better with that kind of machinery. Because we still got to reinforce that place if we're going to keep digging.
Agreed.
Yes.
All right, the bar area has been completely restored, and there's now a nicer kitchen. And there's currently about 15 people down here.
right. Go over to where I had moved my bed the last time we were here, and like, I moved my bed.
All right.
What do you mean they moved your bed, Core?
So what are y'all gonna do for the rest of the day?
I'm just gonna read on a book.
I am going to be lost in thought, just going probably over and over what happened in the past, see if there's anything that I can remember as to what this could have been. I'm not going to really be able to focus on anything beyond that, I think.
Oh, I did want to grab the map and show a car, and like, all right, let's try and plot out a route when we leave, so he knows where we're going.
Where are you going?
Back down to Cares, to the wagon, aren't we?
Do you plan on going back towards Alestes and then taking the road to Cares, or going across the river and down to Easthold to Cares?
Can't we just go south to the road and then follow the road to Cares?
If you go south, you're going through open woods.
Somebody should show me the map so that this conversation.
You don't get to see the map.
You don't get to see.
You
Well,
can't
I
have
guess,
it on the
yeah,
map.
I guess it would be better to go out and around.
Yeah.
There is a place to ford the river around here, but you can also go back the way you came, hit the road, and go straight down.
Yeah, because initially I thought of just going straight south to catch it, but that's a lot more forest than I originally thought.
And if you go this way to cross the river, you have to then get to the road over here and head down, and then cross the bridge.
So we can't just follow the river down.
Well, you can, but it's rougher terrain.
Yeah,
You'll go slower, and it's in the middle of winter.
I'm good for coming back around this way and then following the
we
road.
might need it's probably better to
down to the-
backtrack.
Yeah, we know the way at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Agreed. Yeah, I think backtracking and going to the road would probably be best. After he shows me the map, I kind of want to walk around and see if I can talk to some of the thieves of the Thieves Guild and get some information on better stealth abilities and how they do things. Just kind of pick their brains a little bit. If they get defensive of the questions that I ask, just kind of, all right, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I want to kind of gain as much information as I can.
Okay. And Winky and Eve, what are y'all doing?
Is the temple area like open?
Yes, it is.
I want to go just look around in there.
Okay. Winky?
Do they have a forge? Do they have a forge?
Yes, they still do have the forge.
Can I go look around in there?
Yeah. Currently, one of the smiths is
I'm gonna do that.
bringing the hammer. An anvil.
What?
There's a smith in there currently ringing the anvil and hammer. Someone's hammering right now.
What is he making?
You're not sure. You can go help him.
I guess I'll go help him.
All right. Need it?
Yes.
Need it.
I guess I'm just gonna kind of tool around. I don't have anything specific that I need to be working on. Well, that I want to be working on. So, I may just kind of watch what Winky's doing in the forge with their hammer.
Okay.
Let my curiosity carry me.
All right. Y'all pass the rest of the day without any major issues. And it's dinner time. What do you do? Eat dinner, go to bed?
Yeah.
All right. A uneventful night passes.
All right. I'm gonna just grab a quick bite and get the donkeys readied up.
Okay.
I am probably, as we continue on for maybe a day or so, going to be lost in thought. Just, I'll probably, if you ever have to get my attention, it might take a little time or something. Just going ahead and putting that out there. I may want to give myself some penalties on perception, Charles,
Mm-hmm.
as we do this. So I'm going to try and keep that in mind as we go.
It's actually above freezing this morning.
Ooh.
37 degrees.
Yay.
And you managed to make it to the road by dark. And it is an uneventful trip.
All right. Good job, Akar.
Why don't they-
Winky, you were on guard duty tonight, and during the middle of your shift, you hear the sound of a horse coming up the road.
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, the fire is currently still burning, so there's a good bit of light, and you can see that they have a lantern off in the distance.
Okay.
They're not traveling at breakneck speed, but they're not going slow either.
Can I see if they're if, what they look like?
See what?
And can I see if they're carrying anything or something?
All you can tell is there looks to be at least three horse riders.
Three of them.
One of them's carrying a horse. One of them's carrying a lantern.
Oh goodness. Like this guy.
I was like, what?
Don't mess with them.
I get. Do they look like thieves?
Do they look like thieves? Oh
There's
my
no
God.
real way to tell that. They are armed, but they're riding at night.
I
so
guess. Are they coming towards me?
they're going down the road.
Or close to?
And y'all are camped just off to the side of the road.
So we'll be fine. I won't mess with them, but I'll keep an eye on them.
Okay. They slow their riding a bit as they approach y'all, but they go to the side of the road as far as they can.
Okay.
And they pass through and they head straight towards Alestes. Or Estes. No, it is Alestes.
And
And then they're
it was
gone.
like 10 o'clock. Cool.
All right.
Sorry,
It's
don't see
just
it
that
means
freezing
messing
this
with
morning.
Right.
Where's a car?
He's
Usually
scouting.
in a garage.
All right. Y'all managed to make it through the day of travel without anything going wrong.
Okay.
Y'all managed to make it through the night without anything going wrong.
We should have been rolling like this during that fight last time.
Oh my gosh. That's almost scary how many times he's hit ones as he's rolled today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think Jeff is taking care of his baby.
The outskirt of Pears, you do notice that there is something lumbering up the road.
Okay.
A car, what do you see up there?
He
The
sees
sun
an
is
empty
just
chair.
starting to go down, and y'all are just shy of making it to town.
A car, what do you see up there?
Man, that rhymes.
A car, what do you see? You're scouting up there, what do you see? Is it another
What do I
stone?
see?
Is it another stone giant? What is it?
I don't know. Let me look.
Oh, I saw a guy who was carrying a horse.
Was that a perception check?
Yes.
Sorry, had baby stuff to take care of.
You think
Yep.
there might be a bear heading up the road.
I see a big bear, or I think it's a bear.
Is that a car's
wanna
voice?
You want to shoot? You want to shoot it?
The car's
Oh
We lost
lost
Payden.
Meet up again.
Oh, I don't
It's
wanna...
like he's
no!
got
It
this.
was Eden.
I think he's got the same problem Charles had in the past.
I
Right.
don't want to
'Cause
redo
the timing-
video.
We'll just wait till he comes back in.
He's actually saying he's having an audio issue.
Hmm.
No, that was just my real. That was just my voice. I made that weird voice.
He says he's now listening only to the stream.
Where is he saying
What?
that?
Oh,
How?
he's gonna be. He's gonna be.
How?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's gonna be behind by several seconds. So.
I mean, that's okay. He's usually behind by several seconds.
But it means I have to redo
He's
the
gonna
whole
be even
thing.
longer. He's gonna be even
It's
longer.
gonna be even longer.
Hey, maybe someone should get into a video chat with something else, just so he's not behind.
I mean, if he's having problems with that, it's not gonna help putting him back in one.
Yeah, we'll
Alright.
we'll have to
I mean,
hash
not
out.
on
We are-
Discord.
We're coming up on 3 hours.
Yeah.
I can...
All right.
3 hours.
Do you want me to fix the video?
I mean, this might be a good place to stop.
Maybe.
If y'all want to stop here, we can.
It's that or I...
I mean, Will would either have to redo the whole video set
Hold on, I can... I
For-
got an idea. Hold on a second.
for 45 minutes more,
I'm just
Yeah,
going
because we
to...
usually get off at 10.
Oh, he just made it all disappear. He made it all
Or you could do that.
All of us.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
Oh no, we're back.
We're back, folks.
He just pulled up.
Yeah, he says his Discord is messed up.
Okay.
So
It
someone
looks
call
like
him
he
on
was
Facebook.
using it on his phone, so it makes sense.
I mean, that can work.
Just
Well, he said the
somebody
audio
just chat him on.
crippled.
Weird.
Oh no, what have I done?
Looks like he's popping through a loop. What we can do is after the stream, we can figure out what the issue is. We can jump into a call, try to jump into a call with him and see what the issue is. If it's the
So,
stream.
do y'all
or
want to
if
keep
it's-
going, or do y'all want to stop?
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. I think we can.
Yeah, I think Will's got this settled.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we can smash the streams.
And
issue.
maybe he can chat through the link for chat bar and forge.
Yeah, he's talking to me currently, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also throw it into the actual chat box.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it ever since we had that one malicious thing pop up.
All right.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's play.
All right, so there's a bear up there, guys.
It's very large.
Do I see any type of is it like a normal looking bear, or is it one that we think that might possibly
Make another
be
perception check.
infected?
It's very dark. Or starting to get very dark.
Not going to see much.
You don't see much. And the light level we've got, it does not appear to be anything like non-silhouetted.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we got a bear up there. It looks like it's just hanging out. We can go ahead and
It's walking down the road.
Eve.
go ahead and
Hey, Eve. Do you think?
zap it real quick.
I don't know how far you can cast light, but do you think you can cast
What?
light on the bear so we know where it's at?
No.
Okay.
Like
I-
action. It has to be an inanimate object, doesn't it?
Oh.
yeah, I think so. But I also have to touch the item.
Well, it's walking away from us, and I think there's a dingleberry there.
It's walking up the road. Y'all are heading down the road.
Ooh.
Heading towards us.
All right, I'm ready to draw. I'm ready to do the locks trick and draw them into us. I'm going to go ahead.
Well,
And
do we need to draw them into us? What if we moved off the road and see if it just passes us by? Of course, if it's
An
infected, I
animal?
think we need to take care of it.
Yeah. Why don't you here, Hetala?
I
Why don't
wanted
you
to
use
check-
one of
oh,
your
no, I have an idea.
chuck the
Need it?
stone with your sling as a light. Put light onto this rock and then chuck the light down the road with your sling.
Actually, have some light bullets that are already light thing. They'll stick
Hey,
to them.
what?
All right,
Need a-
you want to give that a shot?
There.
Yeah, I can do that. I can try that out.
Guys,
all right, Cart's
I
already
have
got
an
his
idea.
bow
What if
out
we
ready
just
to
drop
shoot.
no.
Just don't anger it.
Winky pulls his hammer out.
Make sure it's a
Can't do it for
friendly bullet hit, not a I'm gonna
Are
kill
you
you.
trying
Wait,
to shoot
I
the
can
bear
talk
with
to
the
it.
light?
Hold on, I can talk to it.
Well, I'm trying to hit it with
No,
the
no, no,
sticky
no.
ones that
But
emit
it's
light.
still a sling bullet.
Don't do it.
Attacking it with a sling.
Don't
I
attack
don't
it.
I don't want to hurt it if it's just a
I
regular
can
old
talk
bear.
to it.
I want to know I want to
can
know
talk
it's a
to it.
bad
All right,
bear
Winky.
before I attack.
Let's go with the Winky plan. Winky, you go talk to it.
I'm gonna talk to
I
it.
guess that's a
Okay, I'm gonna walk down.
Make yourself
and be
look
very
friendly.
gentle, and I'm gonna say, "Hey." I'm looking. I look
yourself look like a
friendly.
snack.
You do not look friendly with huge horns on your head, guy. But okay,
Quiet.
Chest. Not his
Yeah.
head.
That's
Oh. yeah, that
Yeah,
still
I'm gonna tell
does
the
not
bear.
look- Maybe I'm mistaken as an animal.
I'm gonna say hi to the bear.
The bear keeps walking, and it actually says hi back. And then all of a
See,
sudden
it's a
you
nice
hear, and you hear in Gnomish, "Don't talk to my bear."
Hello?
And you now see that there's a little gnome riding on the bear.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I thought this bear was. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna go get the other guys and say it's just some dude with his bear.
well. I'm glad we didn't shoot it.
And we're just gonna continue on.
Maybe that's like Tim's cousin.
It's in.
And you notice it's a gnomish
I
lady
told you he
standing
was
up
a
on top of
gnome.
the bear now.
Who notices this? Everybody?
Everyone can see that there's a gnomish lady standing on top of the bear now.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I like your
As they
bear.
get closer, you notice that there's a saddle on it, and the back of the saddle's been rearranged with the fur of the bear to be like a little couch, so the gnome can lay down and let the bear do all the walking.
She's
That's a-
literally cooler than us.
That's a pretty sweet ride.
If you ever want to join,
I
if
want
you
a
ever want to
bear.
join a crew, we've got a gnome opening. We may have a gnome opening.
Well, we can make a gnome opening.
Yeah.
I wanna say, just
Wait.
kind of in passing, and you know, kind of gnomish speak is I'm sorry, but I almost shot your bear. A bear walking down the road was very,
God, why would you say that?
He's being cordial.
yeah, being cordial, like, in gnomish, in their foreign tongue. It's like, I almost shot your bear. I'm glad that we took caution because a bear walking on the road was very fearful. You know about the
So
She
corrupted
flashes
thing.
you a smile and says, "Yeah, good for you guys. You didn't."
Yes, I
so
agree with that statement. I absolutely
Because if
agree.
you shot the bear, it wouldn't have even made a dent.
what?
Good. I'm glad that you're
And then I'd
riding
have to
such
kill
a
you.
strong beast. Say what?
Then I'd have to kill you too.
I'm glad that we. I'm glad that I didn't.
It's
Like
the
I
most
said,
southern gnome ever.
I
I don't know. I had to kill you.
I
had to
figure
kill
that's gonna
you.
be their accent.
Well, I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad that we were cautious in this matter.
So Charles, did
Yes.
I learn that she did I learn that she can also speak bear? If she know that spoke to the bear, or is that just something that
You
she knew that I
actually
was
don't know
doing?
whether she can speak to the bear or not.
Well, you speak Gnomish, so you can talk to her if you want.
She might speak common.
Well, you speak Gnomish, so you can talk to her without have to worry about foreign tongue. You can literally talk to her.
You hear Nita talking to her in a strange language that no one understands, and she converses
What?
back to him.
In the same language?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Don't do it, Nadette. Don't do it. Don't
Oh
be
God, we
crazy.
have no idea what he's.
We wouldn't know anyway. It's in
Oh.
Druidic.
Yeah, but we have no idea what he's doing.
Apparently, her and
That's what
Nita
I'm
are
gonna
having a
learn.
fairly friendly conversation.
Which only makes
Okay.
sense because she's also a druid. Which I don't know how Peyton figured that out, but kudos to you, buddy.
I was gonna say there's 2 or 3 different classes you can go that route with. Actually, maybe more with the archetypes. So
Yeah, I still need to
I
learn.
assumed, and then I was like, you know
Druid.
what? It's too open. Pathfinder 2E is too open to automatically assume. So I just stayed
Yeah.
quiet.
They just keep walking down the road. They're not really changing their course or anything.
Peyton going with her.
Bye, Nita.
Don't
Bye,
get his
Nadette.
attention.
Oh, sorry.
So
Continuing to converse
You
as they're
just keep
passing by.
Alrighty. Once they're gone, we'll ask Nid up
Yeah, I'm at this point.
for the
where it's
information
like,
that he got.
yeah, I'm at this point. I'm just
Make
kind
sure
of
he
like,
he
okay.
fills us all in on all the deets.
Yeah, I just continue on as if it was a normal passing on the road.
I wouldn't be surprised if all he's doing is talking about how incompetent we are.
you
Either
know,
that or
Not that
like,
far from the point.
I know
Uh,
my Nita.
either that or he's trying to figure out where he can get his next block of cheese. At this point, he's probably low on cheese. I mean,
I mean,
we've been on the
he's
road for a
done.
couple days.
None of this is in the actual stream, so it's just for his own benefit.
Yep. They're just chatting back and forth a little bit, and then she's wandering off still.
okay, we're gonna go down the hill.
Wait, is
We
he
just start going
still is he like turned around and talking to her longingly? Is he kind of like slowly walking backwards, like he
He says he turns to the group and says yes.
Okay. More details, please.
Yeah, explain why we walked down this hill.
Okay, hey, you hold this point, or
She
you
then cuts
follow.
back to Gnomish. See y'all suckers later.
See you later.
The suckers part really gives me kind of nerves. Are we halfway through
You about to
the
shoot her
path
there?
now? Because it's almost like she's like saying that there's something in front of us that we need to take heed.
And she's gone.
No.
Hey, Nadette,
Sucker,
did you
she might
get
be
any
just
good
trying to
information
suck us.
out of her, or no?
She did chuckle with him a few times.
Why are you laughing with Nadette? That
Okay.
seems ominous.
Nita then lets you know what she said. Basically, he greeted her with, hello, sorry for the inconvenience and sorry for those guys. And she responded saying, and she basically was like, yeah, those big uns are funny, aren't they? And he's like, yeah, I'm just really going with them to see what they end up doing next. You know, I'll stop plot with the cultists. She's like, yeah, dang squiggly things. Yeah, they found Titan parts, and it's all been a squeal. And then he asked if she'd seen any encampments for the cultists recently, and then she said no, she hasn't really seen anything. All she knows is they're busy in the woods. And then he wishes her safe travels.
I'm ready.
She waved.
Kara, don't forget to look for your goblins, your purple flag goblins.
Oh yeah, I've been looking for them this whole time. I haven't seen anything. They must be much more deep in the woods. Because we've been sticking to the paths, so either skirting the woods or sticking to well-traveled paths. So I
I'll
haven't
make it
seen
into
anything.
town.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta put on Granger's outlet sock.
What?
Right.
What?
Elijah.
Owl sock? Yes.
Wow.
I don't know. I can't turn off the noise thing, so.
All right. What are y'all doing in Cares?
Look for shelter. It's cold. I think I'm the only one who's paying attention.
Core, did you have a plan
What we're
here?
supposed to be doing?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna look for shelter.
Is it
like any?
it's still closed up, isn't it?
This is Cares.
Well, is Cares closed up? I mean, most of the cities around here should be closed up.
Yes. Cares is closed up.
I mean, just
Charles.
watch the time of
You
night
can-
and then press on
State.
after.
What is it?
Read your messages on Foundry.
Okay. What the heck?
He still wants to play with it.
I can't turn off the noise thing. Turn on the.
You don't have to mess with your
Put the
keyboard.
keyboard down.
Well, I can't type on my real keyboard.
Then don't touch any keyboards, lad.
It's loud and
I
annoying.
want to touch a keyboard.
So what do y'all do?
We're not really staying around cares, from what I understand. We're just going to keep moving. Where are we heading to?
Once it gets dark enough to make camp, we'll make camp, and that'll be it.
It's night.
Making camp.
Is you're going to camp outside the wall?
Yes.
Yeah, they got it all locked up.
Okay. Y'all make it safely through the night without any problems? Oh, and this was the New Year. Happy
Yep.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh,
Y'all just finished New Year's Day.
it wasn't with the Thieves Guild?
That was the day before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Congratulations. Happy birthday, everyone.
Yeah, we met.
All right.
That doesn't make sense.
It's 35 degrees this morning, and it's lightly raining.
Ooh, it feels good.
No, that's just above freezing, so that's still not good.
Can I use my hammer as an umbrella?
Not really.
You're going to have to use your blacksmithing to make an umbrella.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the first one with an umbrella.
Going to have a parasol.
Alright. Y'all wake up this morning, see all the fires in the smoke chimneys in Cares, and y'all see Eric's estate from the wall.
Hello. Keep on going to the estate.
If they'll let us in.
It's Eric. We have to at least catch up with Tim.
Elijah, read the messages.
You do not. You're doing messages. You can't dodge me.
You still just wish him a happy New Year
If
back,
he
bud.
says it, I do. I can't look at Discord and look at
You can
this.
smack him with your hammer and tell him it's a gnomish tradition.
You absolutely, for a fact, accept it to be a Dwarven tradition.
You know what? I'm gonna kick him in the balls and say it's a.
No, Winky, you accept it as a fact that that's a Dwarven tradition, which means you have to respond in kind. So you smack him back in the face because it's a Dwarven tradition.
And not only that, you would probably smack everybody else in the camp too.
Yes.
Just go around. We just go around.
Nope.
Eric comes out to see us. We're all
No,
punching
I
each
wouldn't.
other in the face.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That would be.
So you're only smacking Need It back?
Yeah, because he smacked me.
Yeah, it's a dwarven tradition, not a halfling tradition.
Right. That makes sense.
Yes.
I feel pity for any dwarf we walk by in town.
No.
Sorry, I'm back. Baby issues. What happened?
Oh.
Need Up and Winky smacked
you
each
just
other in
slapped
the
me in the
face.
face.
And Wiki now understands smacking each other in the face a cultural norm in Dwarven for a Happy New Year.
Oh yeah,
It's a Dwarven New Year tradition.
Yeah, dwarves love
But I
headbutts.
will not do it to anyone
We might be in a
else.
few fights in the near future.
Oh, it's the new year?
I feel like
You guys think Nita is so? I mean, you guys think that Winky's
it's
so
not about
stupid.
stupid. Do you see what he rolled in deception?
Yes, but Winky believes that. That doesn't mean he's gonna go punch him
I
in the
think
face.
Winky needs to roll like a will save when he goes by a dwarf.
Only on New Year's Day.
No.
Only on New Year's Day.
Day.
Can't I? I thought can't I roll to bypass his deception? Like
Do it.
That's the
deception?
thing. You have to make a will check anytime you want to avoid doing that. But
Oh,
only
great.
only to a dwarf and only on the first day of the year.
So if we
Oh,
go
great.
by a dwarf today, you got to do a will save.
Yay! Thank you, Dip.
Hey, I want to walk up to the depth and just headbutt him right in the face.
Oh my god!
And then say it's an elven tradition.
No, I want to say that, hey, I'm following your traditions, and I want to headbutt him as hard as I can.
Make a fortitude save.
Oh my gosh!
But don't you have a headband, a metal headband? And you go. That's gonna give him brain damage.
All right, you didn't knock yourself out doing that because dwarves have much harder heads than people.
But
But
doesn't
well,
he
that-
have a
Accurate
metal
a little
headband?
bit.
Yeah,
It
well, the whole thing was to just show him that I love him, and that's my way of saying, hey, I respect your traditions. Here you go, headbutt.
Okay.
All
So
Winky
again,
knows
y'all
is
are outside the walls.
not the.
You can see Eric's estate.
Yeah.
Let's go up to the gate and call out.
The guards are like, "What do you want?"
Looking for Tim
We want to get in here.
or that.
Man, you guys have a lot of people watching watching this thing. Is there like 12 of you guys up there? Wait, I'm probably seeing double still. Hang on.
When you did headbutt him, he slapped you back in greeting.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
So, what do y'all want?
Looking for Tim or Eric.
Don't know any Tim or Eric.
This is Eric's compound.
Y'all are gonna have to leave.
Or not.
Why?
We demand passage.
There's now 4 people pulling bows.
Do we recognize them as people that were working with Eric?
No, these are town guards.
Are we
We're
at
not
Eric's?
at the.
What?
We were trying to
What's
go to
that?
Eric's
Inside the
estate.
town.
No, you said
Yeah.
we saw Eric's
What
estate. I thought we
flank-
were going to Eric's estate.
Apparently, we
See
saw
his
Eric's
estate?
estate.
Over the wall. It's inside the town.
Oh. For some reason that never clicked in my brain. I always assumed Eric had his own estate off, like on it, like some acreage off to the side.
No, I believe it was in the town. That's
You
right.
know, he actually has a section of the wall.
Okay, I'll say to the guards, I'll tell you what, give us we'll back up and we'll get someone to talk with you, okay?
Don't tell them that we're going to sneak in behind their backs.
We're not going to sneak in.
by
We're
the
going to go over
way-
here and I'm going to cast the sending ritual to talk to Eric's wizard guy and let him know, hey, we're outside the gate. Can you send someone to let us in? And I tell him which gate we were at. North gate.
You're close enough that you can use the regular spell.
Cool. I'll do that then. I don't have to spend 10 minutes.
So.
A few
Charles,
minutes
in
later,
our
a guard
clothing-
comes to the gate. What do you say, Winky?
In our winter clothing, can do we have do you have a hoodie and a mask and stuff?
I would think it was just a hood and cloak, and then winter clothes.
It's just
underneath.
a big furry hood that comes over your face. a little bit. You don't get masked. Some people in the
Well,
real
mask
cult
would be
wear
good with
masks.
me.
Hetala probably wears a mask,
I
or
was
at
thinking
least
of wearing
like
a mask
a
right now
like a
because of
half
the
mask.
infection thing.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
most people
Plus,
with
Winky
smooth
would.
skin would probably wear something over their face. Those with beards generally don't worry about it.
I probably wear a mask because
Do
I
I
have this is
I have a
the
beard,
car beard right here, so I probably wear a mask.
I don't have a beard, but Winky does. I think it's on his character actually.
I actually shaved today to present a car beard. He doesn't quite have a dwarven beard.
Needham's question about getting in.
Can we yeet Winky over? Yeet Winky over? No.
Winky,
we
how
cannot,
much
'cause none of
damage
you are
can you
strong.
take? Because I think you're going to take at least 3 arrows.
80.
All right, let's throw Winky over the.
Nope.
didn't you say that a guard came to the wall?
Nope.
Yes, one of Eric's men comes to the wall and to the gate.
And the depth over there trying to throw Winky over the wall. It's like, no, stop. We got a guy here. Chill, guys.
I'm a beaten.
The bowmen are still holding their bows, and they seem to be a little bit distrusting of you guys. But the other people at the gate are opening the door.
all right. Are they giving us the come on in signal, or are they coming out to greet us?
Eric's man is standing there waiting for you.
All right, well, let's go on up to him.
Hey, we got a raid, guys.
Yeah, got raid.
All right, come on in.
What's up?
Thanks, Grandpa killed you. I appreciate the raid.
What's up, man?
Thank you guys for joining in. You're awesome.
What?
It's a Twitch. You're talking about Twitch.
Oh, Twitch side, sorry.
Yeah, it's like no, there's not a raid on the town.
Right now, we're trying to get into a town.
It's like, yeah, we walk into a town and then all of a sudden a car yells out, "We're on a raid!" It's like, wait, no, we're not. We're not doing that. No, we're just walking into a town.
Slightly confused for a minute. Like, are you trying to make the guards shoot you?
No, sorry. Yeah, I was referring to Twitch. Thank you everybody that joined in and joined in on the raid. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Yeah, we're just here
man.
doing our thing.
We had a little Monty Python moment on a wall, but we're doing okay.
Oh yeah. Nadette trying to throw Winky over the wall. You know, we got a guard. Yeah, it was crazy.
All right.
I think that question's to Kylie right there.
There you go,
What?
Kylie. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
All right.
Okay.
So we talked
See,
to
I'll
Eric.
make it to Eric's estate.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing? Eric comes out and greeting you.
Hey, we were able to gather up some intel on Hetala's situation.
Okay.
I think we're gonna just resupply and get ready to head south. There hasn't been any other issues with that, has there?
No, although I have heard news of some very unsavory types coming out of the south.
Is it mercenaries?
Information that he was probably hiring unsavory types.
That's not good. They've been supposedly heading towards the kingdom.
Oh. Interesting.
I think the only thing they're looking for is Hetala, so they'll be all right.
Well, and
You say Hetala.
my appearance is quite different than it was, so that should help us.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. But good question. Did you ever tell Eric about the incident down
Down south?
Yeah.
I thought he was
I don't
giving
think we
us
met.
information about that. Was
Yeah, I don't think we met up with him since we went to down south and went to Bastool. We haven't met up with him yet.
Did you ever tell him about the heist that went bad?
I
That'd be
don't
on-
remember.
Yeah.
I think let's go with I have not, and we'll get
Okay.
into a.
All right, so he then tells you, the only thing I've been able to discover, we sent some men down there to do some digging, and apparently this is related to some kind of job that maybe you were on. I'm not certain, but we have been able to eliminate a couple people that were in this heist. Like 3 of them are dead, 2 of them are still guild members, and they're not. Nothing's wrong with them, and they're not seem to be out for blood or anything like that. And the person who died on the job, the mark, apparently that person doesn't have any living relatives because the last relative he had took over his shop after he died, and he was so happy that that guy was dead.
So the jeweler didn't have
Yeah,
family.
jeweler. He had a estranged brother who actually had a party after he found out he was dead. And then he burned all the furniture from the guy's house.
Strange.
Um, are we in a safe place to talk right now? Is this? Are we just like
And it's in
standing?
the courtyard of his estate, and there's no one around.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of give him the lowdown of the heist that I was in and what happened. I'll tell him about Cater and how Cater apparently killed the jeweler, that we found that out from the guildmaster in the north. I'm not going to tell him who that guy is or anything like that, just that we met with the guildmaster. Sorry, I keep saying north because of Rana. So I'm going to give him that information that we kind of got from him and tell him about the heist of what I know, which is not a lot.
Mhm. Yeah. As far as I can tell, this Arnold character is not the nicest guy. And from what they say, there's probably a good portion of the guild that's ready to lynch him.
That's what we've heard as well. Did you hear the name Arnold before we told him? Had he already, or did we tell him that?
We sent somebody to talk to whoever the guildmaster was. That's what we found out. His name is Arnold.
Okay.
The big worry, though, is his bodyguard. That's the reason no one's done anything to take him out of that position. He has a bodyguard who is a half giant.
Would a half giant be any more powerful than a stone giant?
I don't know.
Because we've killed a stone giant.
Heard some weird reports because the bodyguard, they say he's a half giant, but they say he walks in through the doorways with no problem. It doesn't make any sense. I've heard, I don't know, is it misinformation or is it something I don't know?
Hey, do you guys think it's something kind of similar to the belt that I use that makes it look like I'm never armed?
You're saying like a half giant would not be a half giant, or would be something else?
Maybe it's some type of thing that makes him look like a half
He
giant.
just drinks polyjuice all the time.
And while you're sitting there, one of the men comes up. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but you were talking about the half giant?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't think Eric quite understood. Half giant, half halfling. Don't ask me how that happened.
My mind is blown.
Yeah.
Because he's only about 7 feet tall.
That
That's not actually bad. That's pretty tall.
that's like
Well,
Chihuahua and Great Dane.
But the big thing about him, he's a barbarian who has a bit of a rage problem. So
This
it's a halfling, half giant barbarian rager.
I can only imagine Charles going through stats on this guy.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Jeez, man.
Oh boy, that was fun, I'm sure. Holy cow. All right.
Yeah, in
Eve.
fact, it was actually one of the more questionable things when the this Arnold character took over. Because
Isn't a
there'd
halfling
never
half-
been a non-human in
half-
charge of the guild.
So how does a halfling, which is half, become a half itself? With the
Halfling has nothing to do with half; they're just small.
oh,
Halfling is actually the insult name for them. They're not really called halflings.
so the humans.
Humans call them halflings as an insult because they're only half a human,
They're actually hobbits, but that's proprietary name.
so they can use that name.
Oh. Well, that makes more sense.
I'm glad to catch you up on
Yes.
all of fantasy.
So Eric's like, "Oh yes, sorry, I got that wrong." Yeah, that was the big thing. It was kind of weird that no one expected Arnold to ever rise to the ranks of Guildmaster.
Yeah, none of it seems to make any sense because he only became a part of the guild 5 years ago. The heist happened 10 years ago.
And he's the first non-human Guildmaster.
Wait, and do we know what his race is?
Did you not know?
I'm not sure. I don't think
No, we don't know this Arnold. I've never
He's
heard of this
halfling.
Arnold.
he's what?
He's a
I don't know
halfling?
Armor Palmer.
Full halfling?
Yeah, he's a halfling.
We don't know Armor Palmer.
Well, there's more information for you to mull over there, Hetala. He's a
It's just-
halfling.
It's just making me worse and worse at being able to comprehend the world around me. 'Cause it's
Maybe
just like,
eventually
what
you'll
is
become
going
a-
on?
Well, who is this
Eventually, you'll
guy?
become a gang.
Who is this
boy.
guy that wants to kill you so badly?
I don't know. It's
We're
You
not
know
gonna,
what?
we're gonna go in the spiral down this question again.
know
I
what?
don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
Yeah,
We need to
it's-
just
it's
move
like,
forward. We just need to move forward.
yeah.
the only
move
thing
forward.
we get more information
Move
from is if we
forward.
continue moving forward. It doesn't come from
Exactly.
Hetala. I'm going to tell you that right now.
All right. Well, you mull that over, Hetala. We'll move forward.
I mean, I think we're kind of to a point that the best thing for us to do is just I kind of want to go confront this guy.
That's what I'm thinking. Is go find out like what's his
You want to go
problem, what's
straight
his
into
deal,
the heart
man.
of the guild?
I don't
Maybe
I don't
not
know
that
exactly how I
aggressive.
want to
The
do it.
guild is still willing to kill you, and he's hiring mercenaries to kill you.
It's,
Well, Hetala and Eve made a very, very nice disguise. So Hetala doesn't look like Hetala right now, but I think that's the only other way that we're going to get information.
I mean, unless we sit here and let Eric just keep digging in his heels. But I'm not sure we're going to get much more than what we've
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, that's going to take.
We
too
we
much
just
time.
went all the way north and talked to someone and got almost the exact same information that Eric had.
Yeah.
yeah. Why did we go? Why did we just spend 2 weeks on the road?
We had to learn about the half.
I mean, if anything, I'm not saying this
half.
to where. No, I'm not. I'm just not going to say it. All right, we'll just keep
It's
going.
all right. Is Tim around?
Yeah, he's working at the wagon.
Cool. I'll go catch up with Tim and get him prepared to leave on the next day.
Say hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim the Alchemist.
Hi, Tim.
All right. You are suddenly hit with a piercing headache. Everyone is.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, again.
But we're
Y'all
here.
need to breathe, please.
What's that?
That was the end of the message.
I didn't even
I
hear it.
couldn't. I couldn't
What
hear
did
it.
My head was pounding.
You. What did he say?
It,
What'd
it
he
like
say?
the audio like cut out because everybody was groaning still.
Hey! What?
We're needed at the tree.
Oh, okay.
Needed at the tree, please.
So we can just go into the gate. Just let's go through the portal.
Hey, Avery, can we leave our cart here? Will it be protected?
Yeah, I mean, y'all brought it through the portal.
Yeah, we can always.
Take it back if need be.
Okay, all right. I
Alright.
just want to make sure that what we're leaving here is safe.
Yeah, it's in Eric's.
We might have to.
He's basically got his own army.
Do we go?
Right.
I guess we have
Yeah, we'll hop through the portal.
Yeah.
All right, you come through the portal, and standing at the entrance is Mr. Lakewood.
Hi, Mr. Lakewood.
Hello. Did you get my message?
Yes, and it hurt a lot.
I apologize for that. I just made it through the portal myself. I figured I'd go ahead and send the message when I was on my way in.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a little bit of a brain freeze, but yeah, I deciphered your message.
All right. Just want to let y'all know I've talked to my associates, and I have you cleared to enter the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, nice.
That was in.
Fantastic,
Nice.
thank you.
And it's just going to be another year before we can get back up there. You don't happen to know of a portal there, do you? 'Cause that was in Riven, right?
That's in Riven.
Yeah.
I mean, we could travel through portal to Larkin, get out of the city, and then travel to Riven. But I think Larkin's shut down, isn't it?
But getting out of Larkin is not impossible.
I mean, it's an option.
It is.
We
How long?
wouldn't have. We could do it with cart.
How long does
probably.
it take to get from Larkin to Riven? Would that be like a 2 or 3 day trip?
It's a 2-day trip.
All right, and we can take the key with us. So
2 days.
I don't think we're trying to sprint south or anything. So
It's a 2.5-day trip.
I'm not running to die, but I'm really stinking curious about who this is. I know we've got a name, but I'm not sure I trust the name yet.
Are you sure your friend's dead?
I saw him hang.
Does
I
he have
saw.
any like features that
Maybe a fun.
stand out that he couldn't change at all without like magic?
I mean, he's just a halfling. I would recognize him if
maybe-
I saw him.
Maybe your friend is the person who's trying to track you down.
did your
Y'all want to bring Cater back to life? That'd be awesome. We were great friends.
did
Except
did
for
I
Cater
saw him die.
did Cater have a giant wife and a son?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Okay.
But that is an interesting explanation.
So you're saying that Kater got hanged? Because I didn't.
Oh my
You
goodness.
said that before.
It's almost like it's Hagrid.
Oh, okay. Hagrid the raging barbarian.
But Hagrid was nice, so it can't be Hagrid. Hagrid as a barbarian?
Hagrid is a. I think Hagrid is but I think he would be a.
Hagrid would either be a ranger or a druid.
Yeah, he would be a druid because he likes animals.
hmm
That's his big thing. I think
Now,
he
if he was a wizard,
dragon.
if he actually was a wizard and wasn't kicked out, I'd say he'd be a druid. But because he was kicked out and wasn't actually taught most wizardry stuff, he's probably only a ranger.
All right, so we're digressing. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, true enough.
Point. Because y'all now have to
Guys.
decide if y'all are going to head to Riven and go to the Adventurers Guild.
We split the party.
Yeah.
We sent Hetala
I
by
think-
herself.
I mean, my vote right now is to go to Riven because
Riven.
it's a more attainable goal.
Look, it's a matter of 3 days and to get who knows what information.
Yeah, because
about
we may
the
be able to get
ancients.
information there as well for this. There's
Right.
a possibility. So
wait,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, I'm saying
Needles?
I'm voting to go towards.
So, also, with Mr. Lakewood there, we have admittance. Do we have the opportunity to join the Adventurers Guild?
No, but you have full access.
Hmm.
Access.
All right. I'll see if I can't pull some strings while I'm there. I knew it's an
Yeah.
uppity class one, but maybe they're looking for some more
Well,
adventurers.
if anybody were up any class, it'd be you.
Yep, that's
course.
why I want to join.
You are the uppity class,
Yeah.
my friend.
I'm supposed to
All
be
right.
the social one, and I'm such
So-
an introvert.
I think we're gonna say bye to chat.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. You guys all are
Bye,
awesome.
Thanks, everybody. You guys are awesome.
You guys just saying bye? Am I
See you
stopping the
next
stream? Is that what I'm
week
doing?
if we play. Yes.
I mean, eventually.
Well, I
Wait,
think that Winky over there. I think he's about to piss his pants. So he's gonna
Okay.
get-
Okay. Okay. I'll just stop the stream then. We'll do that. So all right.
What'd
So
you
long,
say?
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.